Hello, everyone! Hello, 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 hello. I hope we are coming through okay. Just going to do a quick sound test to make sure that we are. As Sam disappears through the ground.
I was aware my head was getting cut off. I'm now shorter. It's all good.
Do we sound okay to the chat? Yes, we appear to be all good. Wonderful. Hello, everyone. My name is Ed. I am your GM for the evening. These are my wonderful players, also known as part-time Fumble folks. We are going to be doing a level 5 one-shot this evening from a individual that I have pretty much everything that he's ever written. Inadvertently, without realizing that I've bought a lot of his one-shots. But it is a one-shot called The Temple of the Shattered Mind by James J. Hayek. Which there'll be links everywhere for that. But before we go any further forward, I am going to do myself a favour and pick someone at random to be my victim as to whom is going to have to describe themselves first. And to do that, I'm going to roll a d4 because that's easier. Seb, you're going first.
Wow. Then anyway, hi, I'm Seb. Tonight I'm playing Jasper, the very cute and amazing little owling paladin. Oath of the Watchers. They are like 3'5" tall. They have a little helmet on their head. I love them. They're like the cutest little boy ever.
Adorable.
They can't even fly. Wearing heavy armor.
We'll next go to Cat.
Me?
Yes.
It was kind of cutting out, so I just hit at. So it was me.
Yes.
I'm playing Gregwin, who is now level 5, but basically the same character that we did last week in the other one shot. He is a male Simic hybrid warlock, whose patron is a kraken. So he's like a bit tentacly. He's not a fish, but he does have like manta ray wings and webbed feet because he can climb and stuff now. So yeah.
Not a fish.
Hashtag not a fish.
Yeah.
Sam?
I'm also bringing back my character from last week from the Raiders from Above. I'm playing Flip Flop, the Triton Paladin, on an Oath of Glory, to bring glory to myself, the sea, but not because I'm a fish. I'm not a fish. So yeah, get ready for glory and violence.
Violent glory.
Violent glory.
And last, but certainly not least, Doran.
Hello, I am Doran. I am playing Squash. He is a plasmoid inside a suit of armor. He is what the fuck is the class name? Artificer.
Artificer.
He's Artificer Armorer. And his armor is basically just a robot mech suit that he oozes into and controls various bits of.
An even more squishy Iron Man.
Exactly.
Iron person.
I even have a voice changer for this character. I am a robot. Hello.
Wow.
I should never have doubted that you could go more extra.
I even have a sign in binary. Try and figure out what it says. Yes, I did translate it. Fuck you.
I could give him like an hour.
Yeah, good. I will, when I export this video, I will do it and let you know what it says.
Please do.
I'm fully
So
sorry.
That's okay. No one can out extra Doran, and that says something when Seb is usually the most extra bitch in the room. So, two of you are well-known adventurers. Two of you are well-known solo mercenaries. And through whatever circumstance, you have managed to come together for a job that is seemingly going to pay reasonably well, but could be a very boring job, depending on how long it takes. The local, excuse me, town of Alcaiator, a forest village that is in the middle of a boggy, forested region with next to nothing else really around it, has changed hands in terms of its ownership from one lord to another. The new lord, someone who has heard of your deeds in the past, doesn't currently have the time to immediately go to this new estate, as it is far away from their current estate. As such, they have asked you all to travel to Alcaitor, see the people, check in on them, make sure that if they need anything, be able to send any correspondence, as far as they're aware, there is next to no one who knows in the actual town that the town has changed hands. And that at some point, the new lord will relieve you from this task. When he says some point, he unfortunately means it, as he genuinely doesn't know how long his current tasks are going to take him until you could be relieved. So, you are going to be paid 3,000 gold pieces between you, but you could be there for a few weeks, or you could be there for a few months. It's not particularly known. He would ideally like to be able to relieve you sooner, because that means he doesn't then have to worry about a bunch of mercenaries possibly getting irritated and taking over his town. But for now, he trusts you, he trusts your reputation, and he's hoping that you can resolve some of the issues that may arise for him, as there is no current law, so to speak, in the area. You've been on the road for about a fortnight. This town is not quite the frontier, but it is more of a wild land that isn't really settled, as it's not particularly of much use to many people. It's a bog, for the sake of it, of being very blunt about it. It is water and mud and more water and more mud. So, I am going to ask you all, first of all, to tell me who the leader of this party is. And this is an important decision for you to make. I am going to shut up and let you talk, but I need to know which one of you is being considered the leader of this expedition.
What was Seb's class again?
Jasper.
Paladin.
Two paladins.
Two paladins.
Two
Right.
paladins.
It's definitely Jasper.
I hate this, but Flip-Flop 100% puts their hat in the ring.
I mean,
Well-
Jasper would also put their hat in the thing.
Okay, so
Gregwin
We
has no
both-
intention to lead.
Same.
so I'm quite good at talking to people.
Same.
Okay, I have a good reputation that I've worked hard to build. So I'm quite happy to put that on the line, if that makes sense. I recently, together we slew harpies attacking a fishing village. We slew some. No, we chose not to slay some undead, instead taking a level head in a smaller village. What I have heard that you are powerful fighters. What have you? Could you tell me something of what you've done?
I am the lead. I've just graduated from Paladin College of the Watchers. I'm a level 5 Paladin. My show little badge. It's like a scout's badge. Sort of thing.
Congratulations! That's amazing. So no actual real combat experience. That's it's brilliant.
Plenty of combat experience.
Against people trying to kill you.
mainly.
Okay, so let's
red.
just let that sit with everybody.
Wow. 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 I
Wow.
understand now.
I have no doubt for your ability to fight.
You
I'm sure
you
you're.
do
I'm sure you're a
have-
fantastic fighter, and we'll prove that someday.
You're not
I
very
I
just-
think
nice.
it's
I think we should have a nice leader, and he's not very nice.
I think it's quite telling that this experienced fighter and this child is being put on the same line for to protect this town.
I just had an idea. I think you can do polls in the chat.
Yeah. Might be able to. I'm fully up for that.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Can we do like little speeches and be like, "Hi, I'm Jasper. Vote for me
Sure,
if you
yeah.
want someone nice." And
Then
vote
tell you what, if we're doing this, once the polls are up, I will give you 1 minute each to be able to do this.
Hell yeah.
I am
Okay.
so glad that I can always count on you all to do some stupid shit, and I can account for it in every time I plan it.
The first second you passed the baton over to us, we ran in the opposite direction.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. I am so used to this.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me when the polls are up, Doran. Okay.
Wait,
So, first of all,
It's not done yet, but I'm working on it.
okay.
it will be by the time.
By the time they're done, yes. So, with the flip of a coin, I am going to ask that Flip Flop goes first. You have 1 minute starting now.
Well, hello everybody. My name's technically my name's Uxador's Valensteer, but everybody calls me Flip Flop. I'm a Triton Paladin. I have seen battle, specifically quite a bit of Greg here. I have sworn an oath to glory and will lead us to that glory. And really, I think that's going to be most beneficial for the job at hand of bringing the glory of this noble's name to this place. So I think I'm probably most qualified in terms of that regard, but I'm quite happy to hear everyone's opinions, so please let me know.
Poll is up.
Okay. And now we will go over to Jasper in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasper. My qualities is I'm nice. I'm a sworn paladin of the Watchers, which means I can see things that other people don't see, which is very useful in leadership quality. I try my best in everything I possibly can do, 100% giving and going. And a vote for me is a vote for a little guy, and I'm a little guy. And so it will really raise my self-esteem to be able to take on this opportunity. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Well, you've got God's vote.
Oh, I'm just appreciating the emotional blackmail in there.
Oh, I can't vote. Can I not vote?
It's done, I think.
Oh shit! Okay, I missed the chance.
It is done, and
Oh,
by 2 to 1, it is going to be Jasper.
my vote was gonna be Flip Flop, the not a fish guy. Us not a fish has got to stick together.
Hey, Greg, we need to work on your
that the
timing.
campaign slogan? Not a fish guy.
I fully imagine on the road you say that like a day late, and it's like, hey, you should have said that at the time.
Yeah. I was waiting to hear all of Jasper's thing.
That's fair. Don't worry. I'm sure Jasper will lead us to great victories.
So,
That's
the
fantastic.
handout that is about to be shown to the stream and to Jasper is not for anyone else to see. Okay? So please, if you can help it, do not look too closely at what you're being sent.
So I see this.
You see this. You have been handed the map.
Good fucking
To
luck,
get you.
guys.
More
Wow,
tangent
such
to-
confidence from our leader.
So I suggest tabbing that out because you're going to need this map often.
Why can't
I
we
also
rest of us see
suggest
the map?
making notes because it's supposed to be in the hands of the leader.
Why can't the leader show it?
If you want to hand it over, that's fine.
I want to hear what everyone else what it says first.
I have.
Okay.
I'm literally. I'm a navigator. I have navigator's tools. I am proficient in this specific trade.
That's fine. We've got a captain who will lead, and then the navigator who will tell us where to go.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed
I
to see
don't
the
want to say
map.
anything, but I would have recognised it.
I voted for the wrong person.
But we're going to do really well under our leadership here. I'm really confident about moving forward.
Okay, so Jasper,
Yeah.
I require you to roll me a d12.
Okay. 6.
Okay. So it takes you a bit of a while. You've been traveling for a number of weeks at this point, and you have decided to set off earlier in the day, knowing that you should be approaching the town somewhat soon. As you've got up at the crack of dawn and started to make your way through, the bog has started to thick. There's less of a consistent path that is here. Now it's more trail trees and things like that that are indicating the correct direction rather than a stone path or even a path just carved through grass. As you start to get closer, the first thing you start to smell is the acrid kind of smoke that is in the air. It's very reminiscent of a forge. You've been around the smell enough to know that you're approaching civilization. As you come out of the marshlands, you come across a small forge that is just set on the side of a relatively wide river. Looking at your topography, looking at the map, you can see that there's 2 little islands that are sitting in the river mouth just in front of you. But when you look to your left, you realize that the river mouth is that way. But you really should have been walking, and the coast should have ended up on your right.
Okay.
You're not entirely sure how you managed to get the party to circumvent the entirety of the town and miss everything and then end up on the opposite side of the town. But you have arrived.
Can I tug at Squash's arm? Like just reach up and give it a little tug.
Yes, there's one.
Squash, and I whisper, don't tell the others. Can we just look at this map? Have we gone the right way?
Certainly.
Okay, so
What do I see then?
1 second.
I don't want the
So-
others to know that I'm not good at maps.
You can see on this map where the number 6 is where you currently are.
Right, okay.
You started in the bottom left-hand corner when you were making your way here.
One left hand corner.
Correct.
So we had to cross water at some point.
Correct. You have
What did we?
You have somehow, yeah, you would have in your travels, but this
Okay.
is a marshland, so you've essentially somehow managed to go up towards 13, all the way across to 12, managed to come all the way back down towards 6 while missing all of the rest of the village all the way on the entirety of that river.
And the river is meant to be between 14 and 4.
Yes, correct. So the river essentially separates the village. The village is built along the river. For the sake of it, I am going to show it to everyone because I appreciate that now, while trying to explain this, that it's probably being lost on some people. Number 6 is where you are. You started down in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. You somehow managed to get to the opposite side of the entire play space in that time.
Using my memory, Mr. God, do I remember walking the exact path to circumvent this, or did we somehow end up here?
You followed your leader, and your leader has led you here.
Right.
It's not a map that, you know, is detailed enough to give you like, oh, this is marshland or any of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it does ring true where you've gone, oh yeah, I remember seeing the lake at certain points here. That would make sense from the direction we've been coming and all that kind of stuff. You've managed to go the long way about it, essentially. Navigation clearly wasn't part of one of the badges that your leader got in Oath of the Watcher school.
I never said it was it when my speech that I was good at navigating.
Me and
Even-
Gregor and my
even
horse
just-
just going, this is going really well.
Oh,
I seem to be staring at that map a lot for people who know exactly where we're going.
speaking of your horse,
Little child.
speaking of your horse, this is your horse, right? Come on, show to players, show to everyone.
Yes,
Aw.
You know,
Aw.
definitely. Yes.
you know it is.
How is it going across land?
Magic.
In a pocket
I don't know,
dimension.
but it's not a fish.
No, not a fish.
It's not a fish.
I have built robot legs for the seahorse.
Aw.
It's just got a fish bowl on its head.
It's that that fish tank that's all made remote control. It's just that.
It's not as cool as what I imagined, but it is much funnier than what I imagined.
It's the one from what's the one with the big blue-headed villain?
Mega mind.
Megamind. It's his
Yeah.
goldfish that he builds various
So it's
suits
a
for.
gorilla like body for.
Yeah.
So it's a completely robot horse, except for the head, where it's just a fishbowl and this thing swimming around in it.
Basically.
It's the body and robot body of a Palomino horse, but the head is replaced by a fishbowl with this thing in it, and its name is Hewitt.
I stand Hewitt.
Oh, if we have any artists in the audience, please draw this. So, as you
I see where you went wrong, Justin. You took a wrong right.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure.
And Jasper will hold up his wings in like the L shape so he can do it tell his left from his right. So it's like...
Jesus.
14. Do I hear Squash say this is where you went wrong?
No. So you don't actually hear that, but what you do hear is ruffling in the house as you begin to approach. It very clearly sounds like things are clattering to the ground, like someone is in some kind of a panic.
There's a panic noise coming from this house. I think we should go right now. Arms ready but not drawn, maybe. And then spur Hewitt on to get us there as fast as we possibly can.
I don't have a choice. I just lift up my one robot gauntlet. No
So
shooting this.
as you approach this building, the external forge that is here, the pit is out completely. it doesn't look like it's been lit in quite a while, as there's vegetation and things beginning to start to creep into this area where this forge work has taken place. There is still billowing smoke coming out of a chimney, implying that there's something being worked on inside. But the design of the building isn't really meant for this. It's small. It's got maybe 2 or 3 rooms in it. With your 14, I am going to say that you notice that all of the windows are boarded. As is the top half of the front door.
Only the top half.
Only the top half.
My usual style would be just to not very loud. Shall we? Leader?
Give me a sec. Leader's reading their features. I'm pretty certain. What did I pick? Blind sight. I was seeing if there's anything around that I might have seen within 10 feet of me.
So as you approach the door, you can definitely know that there's something or someone on the... Sorry, I appreciate that it staggers me every now and again. On the opposite side of the door, there is definitely something or someone that is very close to the door. But I'm not going to give you much beyond that, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah, there's someone on the opposite door, so if we knock, they'll hear us. I'm gonna knock.
Cool. So as you begin to knock, you just immediately hear fairly raspy and... Perfect.
That is exactly what I imagined.
A fairly raspy and kind of hoarse voice. The fuck do you all want?
Okay, my friend heard a scuffle.
Wait, you can talk?
Yeah.
And the door just begins to open a little bit. It's a dwarven male who looks thin. Really, really thin. He's probably not much older than most of you, but he doesn't look like he's eaten properly in weeks, maybe months. And it doesn't look like he's stepped outside for quite a while either. His skin is really pale and translucent. The only kind of colour that it's given is off what appears to be the fires that he's been working on the inside. Who are you? Why are you here? How? And you see a short blade stick out like a little bit out of the door. He's shaking and visibly not scared, but looks like he's struggling to hold it in terms of strength. How did you get here? Why are you here? What do you want? You ain't having me.
I'll go rummaging through my bag and pull out my rations and probably pull out like a rice cake just to offer it to him.
He'll immediately just stare in and go, that's how you got the others, not a fucking chance.
Okay. Flip Flop,
Yes?
do you wanna lend a hand? And
Hey.
this is my friend, he heard a scuffle. We're just seeing if you're okay.
What colour? I appreciate this is going to come across as an interesting question, but what colour are you specifically, Flip-Flop?
Flip-Flop is light blue skin and sort of sea green hair.
Okay. Immediately as he sees you, he goes, "It's one of them!" And he just slams the door like as hard shut as quickly as he can. You can see with your blind sight that he has got his back to the door, like he is literally holding the blade up like this, basically to his own throat. He's like,
Jesus, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
What a peculiar creature.
So we didn't get your name, and I don't know what's going on here. We're here from the new Lord. I don't know.
New Lord. That's a good one. I haven't heard that yet.
Well, clearly something has gone very strange here, and I assume now the panicked scuffle was because you saw us coming near.
Get away from my house. I'll
You-
kill you. I
think-
promise you I will. I will.
I in the nicest possible way, try. You're welcome to try. What I would rather is that you tell me what you think I am and whether they could talk to you like I am now. I know a lot of scary things can look like me.
Nah. You want to go talk to someone else. Get away from me. You ain't coaxing me out of here. I know what happens when people step outside.
Why don't we talk through the door then? And
No.
okay.
And with that, you begin to see him like he's dragging a crossbow over to himself. It's a large crossbow that he's struggling, very like trying to get it propped up on a table to basically help him aim it.
Okay,
This guy is panicked. He is terrified.
Okay, everyone is back away from the door. He's got a crossbow.
I'll just say, can we come in? If you don't want to come outside.
No. You come in as the last thing you ever do.
Oh, okay.
Leader,
Yeah.
I can make it so he can't really see us that well. It might
It doesn't seem very nice though. He's already panicked.
sometimes tough love is best, and it might be best to just stop him from being able to hurt himself.
Hmm.
I do also have cloaking technology built into the armor.
Okay. Okay, we'll try it. I'll do
Okay.
it well.
What I'm discussing, just so we're all on the same page here, is because I'm not a fish, but I do have some abilities that help me work with the sea and air, especially in this boggy area. I can summon a fog cloud that might obscure us from them trying to hurt themselves. How did you know that they were drawing a crossbow ready?
I can see him. I told you I can see things.
Oh, excellent. Then you should be able to see through my fog cloud, no problem. And if you're happy to, basically, I'll do the fog cloud. I mean, if you go in and restrain them, just stop them from hurting themselves. I think that's probably, it's going to be tough love, but I don't think that we're going to be able to talk to them.
Okay, I trust your judgment.
I'm also going to give you a bit more help, and I will use a second level spell slot, and I will enhance ability on our leader to give them bull strength, their advantage on strength checks, doubling their carrying capacity.
You for that?
Unless anybody else has another idea, should we do it?
Could sneak around back.
Maybe you
Could
do
sneak
that.
around back.
Maybe we're front team and you're back team.
Very well.
Okay. Does anybody have anything that can act like a signal, like a bolt that can go up into the air or anything like that?
What does the back look like? What people
If
are
you've
looking
immediately
at
just
stuff.
gone around it, then there is another door.
Does it appear barred like the front door?
It does. It is, but it is not nailed. The wood is not nailed to the door. The wood is nailed to the frame, and the door can open and close.
I will kneel down and open my palm where there's a hole in my palm, and you see this. Well, no one's around with me, but this yellow ooze starts piling out. And it's going to sneak underneath the door. And what can I see as I look through my eyes?
So, as you are now inside, and you can see,
Just
clearer.
peek in. I don't want him to see me.
Yeah. It's fine. You can see this guy very clearly at the other side of this room. He's got the crossbow bolt and is trying to get it into the actual mechanism itself. He is even thinner than you probably thought he was. Now that you can see him in his full regard. Clearly he is quite wide in stature by nature, but the clothes that he is wearing are hanging off him. There is a layer of not dust, and not filth. It's not the right term for it, but yes, Whisper.
His
I
cat.
agree, Whisper.
Ironically named Whisper and just comes into the room yelling at you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But as you look around the room, can you make a investigation check for me, please?
Sure. $18.
Okay. So, as you look around, you realize that a lot of the stuff that is in here at some point was probably not necessarily expensive, but of a craftsmanship level that if they were in the city, they could have drawn a good price for their work. A lot of that appears to have been broken up, used as firewood, used as various things that you wouldn't necessarily need in this area. There's trees everywhere. You've had no real issue finding food when you've been coming through here, as a bog is, even it provided you like crustaceans and sea life and fish, plentiful in terms of what it can feed you with. But this guy looks like he's been locked in here by choice for probably around 5 months. Maybe give or take a little bit longer.
How close is he to the back door?
He's about 30 feet away. He has not heard your suit moving around at all.
It's very impressive. But he hasn't heard that. I retract the ooze, it goes back into the hole, and the suit stands up and readies to charge in.
Okay.
Waiting for any sort of signal.
Told you this is why it's important for the leader of the party.
Okay,
You
so
are this entire game is dependent on you all telling me exactly when you're doing things.
right. So what should our signal be?
Well, I
We
need
could
to.
just- We could just
bring
shout
this-
now.
That's what I was gonna say. We could say now. Let's go.
Maybe something that doesn't give them warning.
Let's go.
Well, if it's instant, as soon as we say now, then it won't be much of a warning anyway.
Yeah. This is after I've restrained. I've restrained him, isn't it?
I don't know.
Okay,
Your
what's the
plan
plan
is-
again? Flip-flop's plan. Flip-flop, what's the plan again?
Okay, I'm going to cast Fog Cloud. You're going to immediately
Can I
dash
get-
in there.
Can I get a stealth check from one of you? One of the paladins.
No.
I got a -1 at disadvantage. So
I
you
have
do it.
I have a +2 with disadvantage. So
Is it with disadvantage? I thought you have like a natural stealth thing with
No,
being
it's-
howling.
no, it just gives me proficiency in stealth.
I see.
But I got a 16 anyway.
Okay. With that, you begin to hear things being dragged in front of the door, going, I can hear you, you crazy assholes.
Okay, it's fucking now or never. So, ready?
Oh, now I ain't gonna.
Ready?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Fog Cloud.
I'm gonna try and barge down this fucking door.
I
Go.
will also go at the same time as well.
Cool. Both of you can do that very easily. Neither of the doors are locked.
Yeah, but
The
mine's
door's
just
just
barricade now.
they just
Okay.
absolutely blow open. It is one hinge, and
Try to restrain. I don't know.
you can restrain. It takes you next to no effort to restrain him.
I'm so
This man,
sorry.
this man is basically a skeleton.
Oh,
Like
I'm-
he is emaciated and weary and is terrified.
I'm
But-
so sorry.
Well
What
done,
is this
everybody.
thing?
Well done.
Basically, as you grab him, he will fall unconscious in his own panic.
Oh,
Like he will literally be like scare himself so much he will just slump in your arms.
oh. I'm gonna sit
He's
in one
alive, but
chair.
he is just passed out.
I'm gonna sit in one chair.
There aren't any chairs
Okay.
left in here.
I
The-
lay him down,
most-
I think.
Yeah,
leave
most of
now.
the furniture in here has been broken up and used. Most of the cloth has been used. There's crumbs of food and something slightly rotten in the corner that appears to have been picked at recently.
I'll lay him down.
This place isn't in a good state.
Is the fire going now or no?
The fire is going. It is the one constant in the place, and it is blazing hot. He's got his billows that he's brought in and has been clearly trying to forge things in here, but all the time he's just blacksmithing is hungry, exhausting work.
Well,
Mhm.
so while I'm laying down, can I just make sure I take his dagger and his crossbow away from him and stuff?
Oh,
when
yeah,
he
that's
can pick
fine.
up,
Like-
he's not gonna have it.
Yeah, so it's easy enough to do that. Like he's genuinely, you probably, even if you weren't all as proficient in combat as you are, you probably could have smacked it out of his hands as a just the man has no strength left to do it. It took basically everything he had to threaten you.
Squash takes one look at him, or one look to him, and then starts walking over to the fire and pulls out his cook's utensils and starts cooking up a meal.
Okay.
Okay. So
So-
our plan could have gone a better, but it's alright.
Yeah, so after a few minutes, they'll start to come back around and just and then just immediately just bug-eyed, like is immediately in a panic again, like
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, I'm Jasper. Level 5 paladin. Here to help.
so he's not looking at you, but he is looking immediately at Flip-Flop and Gregwin,
These are my
Just
friends. And then
stare-
I'll just point to them.
staring at them, just like
Gregwin.
Flip flop. Well, technically my name is Xidor, but everybody just calls me Flip Flop. The fire's going quite a lot. We have some food on there now, which hopefully we're going to give you. You don't have to leave this place, and we can still give you the food. You're staring quite a lot. Do people that look like me make you worried?
is this a trick?
No.
No?
You trying to get
What are you afraid of?
People that look like you, too.
Could
We don't look anything alike.
whatever you're afraid of, have they been able to come into your house and talk to you and give you food?
no?
Okay.
It's a fair point. Fine.
Do they have these?
Okay.
And I flex my manta wings.
And then just immediately just the calm that just panic, and he's now physically trying to drag himself across the floor to get away from you.
Oh shit! Okay, I put them away. Shit, maybe they do. Fuck.
Okay, it's okay. They're alright. I mean, we're here as well. We,
How do I
They're
know
with
you?
us.
You said they're your friends. You're with them.
Yes, yes. Well, no. Oh, well.
I wouldn't designate myself as friends with those two.
I mean,
For the first time, he's looking over at you and going,
This colossal robot man just having a little spatula and fry up
yeah.
in the corner. Got a big apron on.
It
Says,
says
"Kiss
something
the-
that
kiss the chef."
the owlin is the most
Me
common
and Seb
species.
were fucking talking about this in PMs. Like, we have the most unique fucking party I've ever seen. It's amazing.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes for you all.
okay. They're my
He
friends,
is
but it doesn't mean I'm.
back to the wall and has grabbed it's a small piece of wood. He cannot do anything with it, but he's basically just like,
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you right now?
he doesn't really say much other than he's just shit scared.
Okay.
Gregwin will just back off to make sure that I'm not getting closer, and then just sit on the floor or furniture. If there's furniture, sit on the furniture.
Yeah, there's no real furniture left, but
Back in Paladin College of the Watchers, when we got scared, they taught us a method, and it's called taking a deep breath in, count to 10, and focus on like a happy memory.
No.
Like my happy memory is being with my friends right now. What do you wanna, take a deep breath in and think.
make a persuasion check.
I can do that.
This is why you're the leader.
19.
No problem. So he lowers his hands and begins to take a deep breath in, and then just kind of exhales. You're not with them, are you?
No, they're my friends. But
No, you're not with them.
oh, the things you're scared of. No, I don't know what they are.
And he looks over the two of you and go, I'm sorry, it's been a long few months.
Approximately 5 months.
Maybe. I lost track. Stopped really paying attention when they took my wife and they took my daughter. It's all just kind of been one nightmare since then. Who are you? What are you doing in this forsaken place?
I'm Jasper. We are here from the New Lord. We are,
New Lord?
yeah.
Do you know why there's a new Lord?
We ever asked? I don't remember.
We
For
have
the first
just
time,
received 3,000 gold. We have no reason
for the first time
know
in this, he begins to smile a little bit. You see that his gums are like heavily jaundiced, and they're receding quite far. More signs of malnutrition. The reason that you've been sent here is because the last lord got taken too. They're not going to save us. They're just sending more people to their death. And he just puts his hands between his knees and starts to begin to sob. Like he is very out of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder.
Flip flop sort of thing. We know you don't fully trust us yet, and a lot of things with names somewhere. But what can we call you?
As you say this, you hear from the doorway behind you. His name is Gruza. As a very elderly elven woman steps under and goes,
Oh, is it the back door?
the front door.
Okay. I was gonna say I broke the back door. I ran through that.
You've broken both doors.
Oh, okay.
They didn't need much to be broken, honestly. The DC check was a 6.
Fair.
And she just walks over to him and goes, "It's okay. It's okay. Just put your head down. It's okay." And given a couple of minutes, she'll manage to get him to lie down into what is essentially a rat's nest of blankets that has been turned into a sort of bed. She goes, "You're all too well armored to be from here. I've been alive long enough to realize that none of you have ever been here before. So you're adventurers?"
Yes.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
bit of everything, really.
Emissaries.
Charming. I'm Siobhan.
Nice to
And
meet you.
she will hold out an equally as emaciated hand, but she is moving significantly slower and is seemingly conserving her energy better than this dwarven man has been.
Look, seeing her also being emaciated, Squash throws something else onto the frying pan as well.
You have no idea how long it's been since something fresh has been cooked around me.
Approximately 5 months.
Huh, maybe you do know. Why are you all here?
The new lord has sent us.
Does the new lord know why? The old lord okay. Do you know anything about why you're here?
Fuck no.
To kill something, apparently.
Okay.
Or stop something, depending.
Probably kill something. I can't tell you what, because I honestly don't know.
He seemed really afraid of me and Flip Flop in particular.
Yeah, you
Are there some blue people trying to
purplish.
hurt you? Purple-ish.
Fish-like.
Purplish. No,
Not a fish.
more
Are they?
octopod.
Oh. Oh, really?
Interesting.
What do they do? Why all this fear and isolation?
Take it that this is the first place in the village you've come to. Okay. So you didn't see the farms on the way in. Okay. It doesn't surprise me if they were probably the first ones who were gone. So the marsh has probably overtaken them by quite a bit. The reason he is scared is because he thought he was going to be the next one to be taken. There was around 60 of us about 5 months ago. Of the ones who are left, there's 17. of the ones who can leave their houses, there are 4. I try to care for as much of them as much as I can. I'm elderly. I've lived my life. They can take me if they wanted to, but for whatever reason, they seem not to have. There doesn't seem to be any real rhyme or reason as to whom they're taking. But it's only one at a time.
How many do you ever see at once?
You don't see them. You hear them. And then you hear the screams as people are being dragged away. But you don't see them. It's always in the middle of the night.
If that's the case, how do we know that they're purple octopus people?
From Gruza.
Gruza's seen them?
Gruza is the only one who's seen them. He tried to fight them when they took his daughter.
I think Gruza knew where he took them.
She'll pull up his the cuffs on his legs and show that both of his shins have quite clearly been broken in somewhat recent past. They could have killed him. They decided not to. They just broke his legs instead. I healed them as best as I could, but I'm no cleric. I'm just an old woman that's been around for long enough to know what a splint is.
I'd like to...
Did-
I was going to say I'd like to try something, but maybe in a bit.
Did they break his legs just to stop him being able to chase?
I think so, from what I managed to gather. Again, it's always seems to be one person, and then it'll be a few days, maybe a week, and then another one. The time frames are not the same. Doesn't matter whether they're children or elderly, or they just come and take one.
How was the last one taken?
Sounds very sacrificial. Less food-based.
You're not wrong. I thought that myself, but it's been about 6 days since the last one, I think. Maybe 7. Maybe 5. I'm sorry, we don't really we don't really get much chance to rest. Even an elf like me, rather hard to meditate when you fear that someone can be dragged screaming from their house right next door to you.
Did you say they only ever come at night, or does it vary?
It's only ever come at night.
What time of day is it now?
It's about 9 a.m.
Oh, okay.
You left early. That's why
Yeah.
I didn't really
Habitat was meant to come with you on this journey, but you left way too early for her.
Yeah. It's why I had no issue coming over and interacting with you. They're not. They don't talk. There's no voices when they do whatever it is they're doing. They just all go to the same place and take. They don't take food, they don't take gold, they don't take tools. They don't even particularly seem to try and hurt the person as they're taking them. They just take them.
Gregwood, purple octopus evil people? Not to stereotype, do you know anything about that?
I would imagine so. Do you want me to do a roll or?
I would like you to do a history check,
Okay.
please.
Searching
Yes.
database.
Can I help with any sea paladin knowledge of evil octopus people?
Yeah.
You know what? I will ask you to make a religion check instead, please.
Okay.
Could I make a check as well?
I'm going to ask you then.
Pre.
I'm going to ask you. So I'm going to go
History
history, religion, nature, and then I'll make a survival check.
Me?
Seb. No, so
Survival.
Doran, you're going to make the nature check for me.
I got 8 on history.
Okay.
Pre on religion.
11 on survival.
Unless I could roll with advantage for having a tentacly patron.
Sorry, I'm not looking at your rolls.
That would be a 26.
Thank you, Dawn.
That will do the trick.
Database has found a result.
So, as you analyze the database, you begin to formulate somewhat of an idea as to what these things are. I'm going to encourage you to ask questions that are related to it, and I will give you honest answers to it, but I only want to give you the information that you're specifically asking for rather than outright tell you.
Do they speak deep speech?
You wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know. Do they match the description that has been given to us that they're purpley, tentacly creatures?
Yes.
If it specifically do they also so they only attack at night? Does that give me inclination of what it could be in the form of? Is it like a more ritualistic thing, or is it like a nightly hunt type?
So it kind of feels like both. And that's why you can't pin down exactly what it is that you think it is. The things in your database, it has characteristics of one, but then some of the things that it's doing aren't known for that species, and then much the same. You've got a few registers, but nothing is quite concrete with the information you've been given thus far.
So it was mentioned that they don't take tools or anything other than people. Do they have natural weapons, or do they use physical items like staffs and stuff made out of kelp and whatever?
Or magic.
No one's seen
Or
them.
magic?
No one's seen them. The only person you could ask that to is Gruza, and he is currently asleep.
Okay. Well, you said to ask questions, and now we're getting answers for it.
Yes. So that one. The narrowing of your search would eliminate things with tools.
Okay.
I'm trying very particular because I can see where your mind's going to. So I'm trying very particular to make sure that I don't spell the answer out for you.
I think I have a really good idea where it could be. Potentially.
Wait, I have a way that we might be able to get more answers from Gruza. It's a nice way. If people are keen on that idea.
What is it?
I'm going to make Gruza very brave for about a minute. I'm going to make it impossible for him to be frightened.
I'm going to stand by the door, block door, in case he decides to go outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to Cruiser and just... I'm going to ask Siobhan to come with me. We just sort of gently wake them up. Cruiser, I know I look scary. I'm going to help you. You know Siobhan. I'm hoping she'll vouch for me. This is something I need you to be willing for, and it's going to be a good thing. It's going to help you, okay?
Okay.
I cast Heroism on Gruza, which for only 1 minute, unfortunately, will make them immune to being frightened. And they also get 2 temporary hit points.
Cool. So as that happens, you don't see him straighten up so much as you see him relax. It's the first time you've seen like the tension leave his body since you've seen him, and immediately as that happens, his body just sags. Like it's almost like the tension has been the thing that's basically been holding it together more than anything else. Ow.
I know. Grizz, we don't have long. We need to know as much about these things as possible. Where did they take your family? What did they look like? What did they do?
There's a couple of them.
Okay, it's more than one.
Okay.
As he's talking, a little hologram appears on my arm, and it's starting to like grow. It's like starting to like focus in as he's explaining, and see if I can narrow down what they look like.
So the one that grabbed Annabelle was it was definitely an elf, but it had like purple blood running through its veins that was bulging at its skin. It looked uncomfortable as it walked. It had a lot of scars. It was in dried bloody rags, but it was scarred all over. The other thing was huge. It was like a bug. Had these massive mandibles at the front of it, just spiked and brown, green, oranges. I've never seen anything like it, but it knew exactly what it was doing. It wasn't hunting. It was told what to do and it did it.
My friend, their hologram, this picture they're creating in the air, is that about right?
It is, and the image you narrow in on is an Umber Hulk.
Creature known as Umber Hulk.
It is a
Found a
large
match.
insectoid creature that is known for being in subterranean areas of the world. It is never known to come surface side.
Which one was the Umber Hulk?
The large insectoid,
Okay.
the one with the giant mandibles.
And the other one was an elf with blue veins?
Purple blood.
veins.
Purple blood.
Bulging purple veins.
Yeah,
Seemingly experimented on. Perhaps a lost villager?
I don't know. I didn't recognize them, but I didn't know.
You've done well, Cruiser.
I
You've done really, really well.
I wasn't. And with that, as the spell begins to wear off, he still kind of holds himself there and goes,
Cruiser, I don't know what's happened to Annabelle. I don't know where they are. But I can promise you, I'm going to wreak incredible violence upon them.
and for the first time, he looks you dead in the eyes and just goes, Yes. That's what I want.
Wait, which way?
All I saw was north.
Good as place to start as any.
I thought you said they were purplish and tentacly. Or do they vary?
Tentacly? No.
Siobhan, maybe Siobhan said.
I would like for whomever was. I'm going to ask you all to make a general perception check.
Siobhan!
Apparently no. 7.
It's bad, man. It's 6.
11.
11.
11, yeah.
So is 11 the highest
Yeah.
that we had then? Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
2 11s, if that counts.
So it's very subtle, but you do manage to see, and actually, it would have been specifically. Who would have seen it? Squash. It would have been you because you would have looked at their. Because you said you specifically looked at their hands because they were emaciated. The veins on their hands are less blue than they are purple.
On Siobhan's hands.
On Siobhan's hands.
And as soon as you see 3 bubbles appear on his visor as he's thinking, and
Can
you
I-
see his little shoulder rocket just kind of start moving towards where Siobhan is, and he starts turning.
Can I do an insight check on Siobhan? To kind of think harder about the colour of her veins.
There is
I will say,
something you're not telling us.
I will say yes with disadvantage because you had the same roll as Doran, so you would see that Doran's squash is doing something, but I'm not going to say that you immediately have picked up the same thing the squash has.
Investigation. I'm a big dum-dum. Disadvantage 7.
Okay. You clock that squash is doing something, but unfortunately you don't quite spring, are not quite ready to spring to action, but you are still by the door. You asked something, Squash?
There is something you're not telling us. As my gun slowly points towards Siobhan as he turns his body.
I'm sure I don't know what you're on about, dear.
Siobhan seems to have joined the enemy.
There are no enemies here.
I knew it.
Oh.
What is your purpose? Stand down.
Stand down? I can stand up?
I've fully drawn my rapier at this point.
Oh, there's no need for that, darling.
What is Gruza? How's Gruza responding to this?
He has basically comatose again. Like, he is staring through her. The man is very, very much on a very fine thread. It doesn't take much to push his mind over at any given point at the moment.
Siobhan, is it? What you said your name is?
Yes.
Are you one of these things?
Things is such a horrible word.
We don't
We're
have
a
another word
family.
for it.
We're a family, Gregwin.
Of a family of.
Family. Just a family.
Abducted villagers.
No. Invited villagers.
But your family are the ones responsible for taking Gruza's family.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not really invited if they're dragged away screaming.
She doesn't answer. She
It-
just smiles.
Where did you take them and why?
I didn't take them anywhere.
Where did your family take them?
To our home.
Which is?
Our home?
Somewhere underground.
No.
In the sea.
No. There's no sea around here. There's a lake.
How far north?
Guys, she's a fish.
That's what a fish is.
I'm not a fish, silly.
Oh my god, same!
Okay, I believe
How far north is your home?
Why? It's fine. You can just wait here. And then when it's your turn to be chosen, you'll be taken and you'll become part of the family.
Oh,
We don't want to be
What-
part of the family.
Everybody wants to be part of a family, silly.
I don't think they do. Not this family. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to
Already-
take them.
They're already part of the family.
And did you not see how happy that made them? We're bringing them into a bigger family, more happiness.
We don't know because we haven't seen them. No one's telling
That's
us where they've gone.
It's your turn. You have to wait.
How
It's
far north is
impatient.
this home?
It's rude to rush people.
It's rude to come into people's homes and take their family members.
No, we're not taking people. We're bringing them with us.
You said earlier that you take them. You told us that we have to wait here, and then when it's our turn to be chosen, we'll be taken.
With that, you see her eyes dart from one to the other, and you see that there's some kind of delay, so to speak. And she just stops. The smile drops. It's fine. We're all just going to be a great big family.
It's a bit of lag. I think.
Is
What
it
is
a
that?
hive mind?
I think she might be mind controlled.
Or is this a hive mind situation?
Squash takes the food off of the stove and sets it aside and puts a little handkerchief over it. And then walks over to the unconscious dwarf and puts him on his shoulder.
Joke.
Greg, oh, go on.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. But you're here for a reason. And if it's not for any of us,
Damn, that's
are
smart.
you here to finish the job?
What job?
Was he chosen?
No, I don't believe so.
Then
Not
why
yet.
are you here now?
To make sure that he's fed and watered. Have you seen how he's not taking care of himself?
Because he's terrified of you.
Oh my goodness, you're feeding him like livestock.
Not like livestock, like family.
Confirmed, like livestock.
Family takes care of family.
Feels like you're love bombing as a cult.
I'm gonna do something. Can I do something?
Of course.
I'm gonna just go, right, I've had enough of this. And with my rapier out, I charge towards her. With fully, like, doing a swing, but I don't intend to actually hit her. I just want to see what she'll do.
She does not move.
Not even a flinch.
Nope. Just looks at you and just goes, threatening family is not a nice thing to do. Now come.
I am not family.
But we are. You're here now. You're family.
Oh, we're not chosen, so how can we be family if we're not chosen?
We're not in your
Here.
home.
This is your home now.
Your family, did it start with somebody? With one person?
Family always starts with someone.
Who are they? Tell me about your family.
Well, what do you want to know?
I want to know everything about your family. They sound wonderful.
Deception check for me, please.
Guidance.
Thank you very much. As an 18 and guidance gets me to 19.
Cool.
What do I have to do to like not also be fooled by this?
Known flip-flop for the last 5 months. I don't know how long it's been.
Know them for 5 minutes.
I'm completely fooled by this. I really feel like Flip Flop is learning about the life.
Okay.
So Siobhan begins walking towards you, Flip Flop, and is just,
Okay.
oh well. We're growing quite a lot in the last couple of months. It's been exhilarating. And she puts her hand up to your cheek. Do you stop her?
Nope.
Cool. And she goes, and you see her eyes roll into the back of her head for a second, and a different voice comes out of her. You're gonna make a fine addition. And she just does this, and the body slumps as if she has broken her own neck.
Kick the body really hard. Of this old elven woman with broken bones and kick it as hard as a physically can.
Roll me an unarmed strike.
Guidance.
Not to hit, just how much damage. I just want to know how much damage.
I mean,
Yeah, you also have guidance.
not to hit, just damage. Well, my damage
Just
is
damage.
my damage is 1 plus, so it's a total of 5 points of bludgeoning. 1 plus my strength.
As you kick, you hear most of the ribs on the one side just.
Well, it's unimaginable violence afterwards, which doesn't feel as satisfying.
Flip Flop, are you okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm fine.
Did she touch
Looks
you?
at cheek.
She touched my cheek, and I'll be honest, that bit didn't feel great. But watching her neck snap in front of me kind of made up for it.
But did we all hear the voice?
Yes.
It came out of her.
Yeah, it was very audibly out of her, but it was not even male. It was just another voice. You understood it. But I wouldn't say it was male or female or anything like that. It was just
Was it common?
sound. It was in common, yes. It was sound that was in common.
And not
Make
her
an,
normal.
make an intelligence check for me, all of you.
Oh boy.
Just a straight
Oh,
intelligence check.
bloody hell.
Straight intelligence.
Not my weakness.
Oh,
not my
straight
strong suit.
19.
15.
19.
19. Did we all get 19?
15.
I got 17.
Well,
What was that, Sam?
19.
17.
Nice. So all of you have rolled high enough.
Yay.
It's definitely common, but it was spoken in a way like someone piecing the language together from undercommon.
And
They
keep forgetting that
translate-
undercommon fucking exists. I'm like, deep speech, that's undercommon.
Hey.
Can I look at Flip Flop's cheek?
Mm-hmm.
Is it look normal?
Looks completely normal.
A visor comes down, which is purple. I want to cast Detect Magic.
Sure.
Normal?
There is a purple hand mark that is on Flip Flop's cheek.
Oh.
His eye kind of widens and narrows slightly. What's the magic?
It is divination magic.
You have been marked. You have been chosen.
shit.
You are next.
What a
Can I look at the
blessing
body
to
on the
have all
ground?
of us.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
An insight check on Flip Flop.
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy, that's a natural 1. Plus, hang on, plus 1.
Oh. So what were you trying to discern about Flip-Flop?
If he's behaving any differently now.
Flip-Flop is the exact same way that you've seen him for the entirety of the time you've known him. You've never felt like you can trust him more.
You can check. Hey, Flip-Flop, are you a fish?
Go fuck yourself. I mean, honestly, this now.
There you go.
I'd have to take this shit. Come to me, horse. It's also a fish.
No, we're not letting you go anywhere. We're all
That's
sticking
fair
together.
Well, if I'm marked and they're coming for me next, I don't know. Want to Alamo this shit?
What does that
Oh,
mean?
what?
Sorry, that's a reference to a theatre play.
Definitely.
Do you want to like hole up here and get ready to just blow the shit out of everything that comes towards us?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, it's 9 a.m. now, so we might be waiting a while.
Yeah.
We must leave one alive to
Really?
lead us back.
Okay.
Did the body have any residual magic on it?
No magic.
No magic whatsoever. Interesting.
As you do look over the body, though, that same kind of scarring is all over Siobhan. Essentially from here on her forearm and halfway up her shin to basically anywhere that could feasibly be seen has been left alone. Everywhere else is a crisscross of slashed and scraped and bludgeoned, and the body has been put through a torturous amount of abuse.
Where is the fire in here?
It is in the fireplace.
It is on the roof.
And now, so is Siobhan.
That is my plan. Right after I'm going to cut open one of these scars.
That's fine.
well, that's
What do
happening.
I see?
Medicine.
If we are old
Guidance.
enough in here,
Um,
I can set alarm so we'll be alerted when they arrive.
I don't have such helpful things I can do. But I can clean.
That's a 9.
Okay. So as you cut open the various scarring, it's very thick, like it's layers upon layers of scars. You accidentally nick one of the arteries. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage for me, please.
Certainly. That's a double 19. Holy shit. So it's 18.
Okay. Oh, you were so close, buddy. The spurt of purple blood manages to just get somewhere through your armor and just gets into your system. And immediately you just get this flash of this painfully pink light. Don't think holding up is going to do you any good. Come home. You know you want to. And we're going to go to a break.
Concerning.
Cool. Hey, man, you're trying to freak me out? It's working. It's working really well. I'm freaked out. I have a big purple handprint. Like, Flip-Flop, very flippant. Sam, terrified.
Did we all hear that bit just then?
Nope.
Only Flip-Flop.
No, only squash.
Only squash.
Squash.
Interesting.
But we all saw a big spurt of purple blood go directly into their face.
Yes, correct.
If I felt pain, you see the screen just go for a second.
No pain.
Oh, you
Just
said a flash of pain, right?
a flash of pain, but no physical pain.
Oh, well, flash pain of the screen still goes.
Yeah. It's fine. So we will be back. We have a maestro who is on controlling our actual stream this evening. So if they are okay to give us a quick guidance, that's the one.
Well, they are here, I guess. That's good.
That's good at least. Okay. We shall go away for 10 minutes, I believe, and we shall be let's call it 15, and we'll be back at 10 past 10. We will see you all soon. Bye, guys. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Temple of the Shattered Minds. Last we left off, our parties had a interesting little meeting with some individuals in the village. And our artificer has just been sprayed in the face with some blood.
My faceplate. No.
For those of you who I messaged in the break, I would like you to do what I requested of you now.
I don't like this.
Everybody nod all together. Mimic what he's doing.
Okay. So,
Oh,
I'm not a sheep.
you wake like from this little flash and just it's a little disconcerting, but it's more of the surprise than anything else. Not used to having blood in your system.
Concern.
Flash, are you okay?
Can I do some sort of check on myself?
Sure. What kind of check would you like to do?
I generally proud of the silence.
Vibe check.
Self
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, you can self-vibe your checks. You can insight yourself if you would like.
Yeah, insight. That seems like a good idea. Do I have get advantage because I know myself?
Sure.
21.
You feel fine.
Systems reading. Normal.
Systems are. Mind popping out of your suit for a second so we can actually see you're all normal?
I quickly. Squad quickly looks around its scenario, situation. No enemies, all safe. Like you see the chest, you see him like kind of lean back, and this chest kind of opens up, and this ooze that's just kind of oozing out of him. All the color in his visors and tubes just kind of slowly drain out. As my little plasmoid friend forms in front of you. Oh, it's been a while since I've been out of the suit. Hello, everybody.
Hey, are we feeling well?
Feel fine. Have I changed color? I look at myself. Have I changed color?
Nope. Completely yellow. There's a little bit of the blood that has gotten onto your overall where it's sprayed, but that's about it.
Otherwise, it went on the visor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yes. Did hear a voice though. I think some of it did enter my system, but it seems to have been quieted down.
What did it say?
Something about returning home.
Was it the same voice that we heard come out of Siobhan?
Relatively similar, yes.
Okay, maybe you're marked as well then.
He puts on his goggles. Am I radiating magic with my detect magic?
Nope.
I see no magic.
I was. Maybe I should just lay my hands on you just for a second, just in case you are carrying some kind of thing from the blood. It can carry diseases.
Probably, if you think that's wise. I usually dissolve most things that come into my system, but sure.
Flip-flop approaches, brings out their slightly webbed hand, and puts it on the cheek of this person. And he's going to put 5 lay on hand points to cure disease.
As his hand is approaching my form, I do kind of shrink back a little bit, human interaction. But also, I'm looking at his hand. If I see any form of the fucking, what's the magic called? Fuck, I can't remember.
Divination.
Divination magic. Let me know.
You do not see any.
Okay.
Can I do an insight on Flip Flop only because of the reference to that cheek, specifically the cheek? I don't trust that. Okay.
Flip Flop, why don't you lay on hands yourself as well? Because you were marked.
I think it's a curse, right?
We don't know.
For blood, I could try it myself.
Feels
Maybe-
like less of a disease and more of a curse, yes.
I have a limited pool of this. Maybe if Jasper lays on hands me.
How's that insight check going?
I don't think that's wise.
I got a 19.
They seem completely earnest.
Also, if I'm being honest, I haven't felt ill for a very long time. I think I might be immune to disease. I've sort of learned this on the go. I don't know if in Paladin school or wherever Jasper went to, they told you this. Are we immune to disease after a certain point?
Not.
You're not?
No.
You're a level 5 Paladin. You should totally be
You
immune.
should be.
It's not. It doesn't come up on my phone.
Other watchers aren't.
No.
Overwatch aren't?
All of them are. Every single
All
one
of them are.
of
It's
them
a
are.
basic Paladin skill.
Is it one of the basic skills? I thought it was
Yeah.
class specific.
Oh
No.
yeah, it does. It's just not coming up on my. You know when this. Oh, there
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
I am. Sorry, I failed that exam. I had to take it twice.
Oh, so we're fine then.
Yeah.
I'm usually typically quite healthy. The suit is quite sterile.
Oh, well, perfect. Well, okay. Sorry, worth checking. North,
Gregor?
right?
Can you make me a perception check, please?
Yeah, I go back in my suit now.
Give her a second.
Who's speaking of perception?
Gregwin.
Yeah. Oh god, because I'm the only one who's not been touched by something inappropriate.
Yet.
Yeah, big yet.
Big yet energy.
So you don't see where he's gone, but you do see that he has gone.
Motherfucker's on my shoulder. How?
He was, but then
Wait.
you got out of the suit.
Yeah,
This is why I never leave the suit.
The dwarf is currently gone.
Is there an upstairs to this house?
There is not.
Are there any other rooms?
There are, but he would have had to go past you.
Yeah.
See you in the suit.
There's no room in there. It's only slime-based physiology can fit in there.
How many rooms are in the house?
There are 3.
All right. Jasper, you're right to stay here with these two.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go and look for.
I don't think it's wise that we split up. I think one of us should accompany you. So one of the clean ones and one of the effective ones should, stick. We shouldn't be together on Jasper. If we turned evil and fought Jasper, it would not be wise, is what I'm saying. We should split us
Okay.
up.
All right, sure. I
And
mean,
you shouldn't be alone just in case. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
okay.
multiple of them, right?
I'll take Flip Flop.
Let's
Very
go.
well. You do
Flip
have
Flop seems
prior
absolutely
knowledge.
normal and trustworthy as ever. So let's go Flip Flop.
I'm a
You don't know
strange
me very
normal.
well.
Yay!
I'm also normal.
I haven't done an insight
He
check.
shrinks down again.
Gosh,
I'm gonna go back in my suit.
I trust you more than these two at the moment.
Thank you.
You helped me with the map, remember? And I'll just whisper that.
Yes. It's probably a good thing we didn't go into town. You made a wise choice.
But I did.
So, I'm gonna keep it with Gregwin because distracted by other things. Can you make me a survival check?
Fucking hell. Oh, what am I surviving now? Ooh, 17.
Cool.
Or am I surviving now?
So as you go outside, you can see very clearly the footprints of this dwarf as he is limped away. You can see that the gait is staggered and slow. He's actually made it a fair way.
Outside.
Yeah, it's like he's booking it as fast as he can go.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame him for that one.
He is heading north.
Ah, okay. Maybe he's going after them himself, but that's really fucking stupid.
Uh,
Alright, I'll go back
only
in.
made him brave for a minute.
I'll go back in and tell them that he's booking it north. Should we all just go after him?
as you go
I
back
made
in,
so much food.
the dagger and the crossbow are gone.
Yeah, I think he's gone to try and. I think he's found some natural courage and gone to try and get them now that he knows where they've gone.
Yeah.
Let's go!
No!
Oh, wow,
ChatGPT!
No, that wasn't actually ChatGPT. That was something else, and I know what it was.
Did you sneeze so hard that you left the call?
Yes. I had my finger on my mouse. I think it hit the disconnect button.
Sam, you can't. Every time somehow something happens.
You managed to fix the other issue, and then you just your
Make my own
hardware had a
issues.
problem.
Make my own issue. I say, I think two of us can ride Hewitt quite quickly. We can probably catch up to a limping dwarf.
I've also learned that I can cast Find Steed as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'll find something.
That's fine. I got you. Give me a second.
It's the exact
It's
thing
another
to do to
fish.
It's another not a fish.
No.
No, I came prepared. I always come prepared because I know you lot.
I will say once again, I randomly picked these spells. Just looked for them for the first time.
Quick reminder of what Hewitt looks like. That's a horse with a fishbowl for a head, with a little seahorse.
I like that the
A
seahorse
robotic
isn't
horse.
attached. Isn't
No,
attached
no
to the
way,
bowl
in
itself,
no way.
it's floating in the bowl.
Just psychically controlling.
There you are. You now have another horse. When it eventually decides it wants to load.
That's a good.
It is a
Horse.
horse.
Just a horse.
Just horse.
Regular horse.
You have regular horse,
Seahorse.
and then seahorse.
Sky horse.
I like to imagine that Jasper has a pony. Or a donkey. It's a donkey.
Fine, it's a donkey. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not finding I'm not making a donkey
Okay.
token right now.
It's a donkey with the stats of a warhorse.
Donkey can talk is
Buff
going to make
donkey.
waffles in the morning.
Just a donkey on steroids. Just
Yeah.
oh,
Like steroid protein shake every morning.
oh, motherfucker! You're squaring up, bro.
Standard issue, I believe.
You hit level 5 paladin and they give you the most jacked fucking donkey.
Look, we can get rid of 2 problems at the same time if we do this.
So anyway, I ran back in to get them to let's go.
Yeah. Cool.
Should I bring the supper?
No.
Yeah.
We'll
I
have it
worked
later.
quite
We'll
hard
do
on
that.
it.
Is it ready?
Yes.
All right,
I
grab
put a
it then.
hanky over it and everything.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll eat it on the way.
I'm getting back in my armor now.
Are we each on a steed then?
Well,
Two
I
on
mean,
one.
I mean, I'm a tiny.
Yeah,
I'm-
you're
I'm
on my
sorry, I'm
steed, I
small.
feel like
How,
Gregwin.
how heavy
I
are
am.
you, Squash?
Very. Sorry, I'm in my
Remind
robot
Ben,
now.
Ben, this donkey
Sorry.
is
Mm-hmm. Is very jacked. I'm gonna make you make a strength check for the donkey
Sure.
with advantage. Because why
Okay.
not? This donkey's fucking jacked.
What is this? That's
It's like a +4.
plus
War
4.
horses are absolutely monsters.
We've got a 14.
Wow. With advantage.
I rolled a
And a
2.
+4.
I rolled a 2 out of 10.
Guidance.
Guys,
What do I get?
donkey.
What does guidance give me?
D4.
A D4.
Sorry, I'm just imagining the guy.
Did you say D4 or E4?
Yes.
I give him an E4 with guidance.
You whisper into the donkey's ear. You got this, buddy.
Got it, E4.
You got it, bro.
One more rep, bro. Just one more rep.
So this is 17 then.
Okay.
It worked.
With a 17. You see Jasper gets onto the donkey, and Squash, you see the donkey look at you, and it just nudges its head. It's like, get on.
More weight.
Yes, sir.
You see its hooves go out a little bit, but just, and then just very, very heavily thud, thud, thud.
I like how as the donkey told Squash to get on, and Squash goes, okay. The donkey is your daddy now.
Power bottom donkey.
Power
Power
top.
bottom donkey.
Get on.
Yes, sir.
I think like this donkey's name as well is just Wonky, by the way.
Wonky the donkey and Hilbert?
Hewitt.
Do it.
Hewitt. Oh, why can't it be Halibut?
Wow.
Hey, we always need another Hal.
Good point.
Okay, so
Wonky, the roided out donkey.
I'm afraid of calling him Wonky. I feel like he might get offended by it.
so anytime that Jasper refers to him as Wonky, there's no problem. Anyone else who refers to him as Wonky, you immediately get side eye. Like the dirtiest look. So it doesn't take you long to follow the tracks of this this dwarf. As you go, even though you are on these animals, it is significantly slower than you would like to make progress because you are having to go through this marshland. It takes a long time, so it's not even half movement, it's quarter movement. But it's still faster on steed. By the time you get somewhere where you can pick the trail back up, it's about 1 to 2 o'clock. And I'm going to make the leader make a perception check.
Good luck.
Guidance.
So much.
How many of those do you have?
It's a fucking cantrip, motherfucker.
I know!
Words of wisdom.
8.
The guidance.
I rolled a 4 and then I got a 4 on the
Wow.
That
I mean,
is wow.
maxed out on 1, I guess. You don't see shit.
No. I didn't expect I would. Even though I am the watcher.
Do you get
Don't you
your
have advantage
watching
with your
badge
good
yet?
owl eyes?
You don't see shit.
I can see invisible things 10 feet in front of me. Anything further than that, I'm short-sighted. This is what we've learned.
I'm nearsighted. And when I say nearsighted, I mean really nearsighted.
I see things other people can't see when they're right in front of me.
Usually when they're talking to me. Or they've hit me, one of the two. Okay, so
Quickly, Dungeon Master, as a Triton and a level 5 with control, air, and water, I can cast Water Walk on up to 10 willing creatures. Would that, on all of us plus our mounts, would that help us get through this bog a little bit cleaner, a little bit faster?
yes, so it would remove all of the impeded movement.
Cool. That only lasts an hour. I feel like we do that as we feel like we're getting closer to danger.
Okay. So, unfortunately, with the 8, the same issue that you had coming into this area has now become an issue exploring this area. You're trying to find your way through this marshland. There are no clear tracks to follow. So you've been attempting to use signs in the environment, unfortunately to no avail. You continue heading north.
Wash, can I have your help again?
Have we lost the tracks?
As soon as you got into the bog, it's impossible to see it.
Yes, of course.
These people are used to moving through these environments, so they have a natural pace on you.
Does swimming speed help go through bog, or is it just difficult for everyone?
It's like trying to walk through glue.
Okay.
Technically a solid. It's also technically a liquid.
I need a bog speed.
It's a non-Newtonian fluid.
I relate to this bog.
Yes, I suppose you would.
Could I help?
Just take a perception check for me, Dora.
Perception. Sure thing.
Yes.
Boop. Guide.
Yeah. Guidance. I'm automatically presuming you've got guidance on yourself if you're doing these now.
Yes.
Cool.
18.
So, it's not immediately something that's prevalent to you, but you are doing a better job than Jasper was. Between the two of you, you managed to pick up the odd thing here and there. A few snapped branches that are snapped in a way that only could have happened by force rather than by nature. Things of that nature. Unfortunately, though, it does take you a few more hours to get through this area. But as it approaches around 5 o'clock, and the sun is beginning to go down, you do see the first thing that has been different in quite a while. A rather large... Yes, Whisper?
It's rather large.
Rather large catty cat.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. It has got the force of meow.
Have him.
It is around 20 to 25 feet tall. Very thin but kind of oblong looking bricks that are cut from limestone. They stand out really vividly in this area. These bricks clearly aren't from this region. And as you begin to approach, you can see that there's definitely been tracks in and out of this place. The mud is heavily disturbed. You've
Okay.
got, yeah, it's up to you. Like I've shown you a building. There's a building.
Stop and point it to people, but like, should we look? Well,
Can
Is
I
it-
identify the architecture?
Does it have a door?
It does. It
Windows?
has a door. It has no windows.
What's the door made of?
What?
Nothing. Oh, it's a doorway. Sorry.
Oh,
No door, just doorway.
and it's got 4 walls
Mm-hmm.
and a roof.
And a roof.
What do I know about Umberhole?
Strong, durable, fast. Not known for any form of intelligence or reasoning. Known, not. They're omnivores, but are relatively high up the food chain.
We should proceed with caution. These Umberhulk creatures are quite powerful, but they do have a leader. As far as I can, they seem to be pawns of this game.
Can I ask the two paladins, what are your oath domains? What domain is your god?
If you follow God,
I understand. My oath would be glory, but my god specifically.
If you follow a god, obviously, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard that bad yet.
fair
I need
enough.
to remind myself of the cleric ones. I'm going to see which one fits best specifically.
That's fine. I'll give you that time to think about that. While anyone else asks their questions.
Tempest, definitely Tempest to me.
It would be knowledge, but I don't ever pick deities. So that's me as a player.
That's fine. Make a religion check for me, Seb.
Sure. I totally picked religion as what a paladin should have picked.
Nobody
8.
ever does. So as you're looking
I do.
around this stonework above the entranceway, it's very faded, probably over time, but there's very clearly a face that was carved into the entryway above this. You can't quite pick out who it's supposed to be, but you see some of the symbols that relate to the knowledge domain.
Flip flop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about that face up there? I know it's related to knowledge. I don't know whether you do knowledge, but do you know that face?
As far as I know, my character wouldn't particularly recognize the face. No,
Okay.
not really. We talk a lot about. Well, not talk loads about my god, but not a quite a lot about the enemies, but I don't really recognise that one.
Does anyone else know?
You're all welcome to make a religion check if you'd like.
Sure.
Give it a go, just in case we're an enemy of my god.
Searching database.
Makes sense why
18.
you're so passive aggressive with fucking.
Wait, religion, yeah, 18.
18, 10, and
If you think that'd be an enemy of a not super great god, then you can.
okay.
No knowledge in database.
So with the 18, you don't so much know who the god is. You can pick out features that are atypical of a lot of like carvings of gods. This god is definitely depicted as elvish in some way, shape, or form. They clearly look like some kind of older male, but looking at the ways that the hair and the beard specifically are designed, they look much more dwarvish to you, in the way that the dwarves depict their gods rather than the elves, who typically are a lot more androgynous with their gods.
So it's a very masculine looking elf depiction.
Yes. With many symbols of various things that you don't recognize, but having pieced them together between the couple of you that are yes, hench donkey.
There's a dragon. Get on.
So, continue.
Symbols are related to the knowledge domain.
Okay, I'll relay all that. That it looks like an elvish god, but kind of very, very hyper masculine, which is unusual.
Super manly elf god.
It's very unusual for all of you. You've never seen an elvish god depicted this way, ever. Like even if you're only passing in terms of religion, the elves are prevalent enough that you would know at least somewhat of their deities, and you've never seen one depicted quite like this.
With the symbols, is it are they like icons or is there text?
No, so imagine things like the infinity symbol and things like that. It's more just things related to magic, mathematics, that kind of thing. Just the realm of knowledge.
Okay, an actual
And
word.
this is
No,
on the outside of a building going in, or
on the outside of the building looking in, yes.
Is it like going over the arch?
Yeah, it's the only thing that is above the arch. It's the only thing that is really depicted anywhere on the building.
Does this building look like it's been here as long as the building looks like it's existed? I'm going to rephrase that. So you said that it looks it looked the god thing looks worn, old, yeah. But obviously this building is, to us, seems quite unnatural that it's here. Can I tell?
It's
the building-
it's definitely been here a few hundred years. Yes.
It got old here and just
yeah,
like
it's gotten old here. Yes,
Okay.
It's got a lot of growth over it from the nearby plants and things like that. It's definitely been here for a long time. It's just wherever the stone was brought from wasn't brought from nearby.
Is it like in a concave, like it's been recently dug out?
No, the earth is
Been built here.
Yeah, it has been built here. Who has dark vision? You all have dark vision, right? Dark vision, dark
I
vision.
think I do.
Boop. Head torch.
I have 120.
I have dark vision. Torch.
60 feet.
Cool. So
120.
you will all see then that the only thing that is inside this building is a staircase going down.
That's a bit concerning.
That's a gateway.
We found the way. Let's go.
Like horror movies don't exist, but like that's the number one rule. It's not to do in a horror movie is to go down dark stairs.
Oh, those
Yeah, but I
damn
feel like-
horror plays.
But no, but what we know about what we're facing here, I feel like down a staircase was always going to be the way.
Yeah.
Come on, brave face on, let's go.
I take a deep breath and count to 10 and focus.
Do you have your bravery badge yet?
Yes.
Ah, you got this.
Insight check. That was a 6. I believe you.
Does it look like horses can get down here?
No.
Oh, damn.
Hmm.
Not so much the width of it, it's more the turn-in circle. It is very tight.
Does it look like I can get down there?
With scraping your arms along the walls, yes, but you will not be able to turn while you are on the staircase.
Well,
You will need to get to the bottom to then proceed to be able to turn around and go back up the stairs.
I should not.
Alright, so Squash is going first then, I guess.
Yeah, I should not go last. That's what I'm hearing.
I get off Wonky the donkey and stroke his like nose, front,
Bulging neck.
his neck.
Bulging neck muscles.
Wonky, we're gonna go down there. But you won't be able to fit down there, so it's okay. Put your brave face on, right? And like if anything comes and you can't fight it, don't worry. Just run.
He picks up one hoof and just
Just
and proceeds to start doing press-ups.
Not sure that's anatomically possible for a donkey.
I mean, with the size of its muscles it now is.
just be safe and wait for us. If we don't come back in like I say 3 days, 3 days, 3 is the golden rule. I want you to go back home, okay? And then tell the other paladins, and then hopefully they'll come and save us. I don't know if you understand me, but I believe we do.
I go up to Hewitt's tank on the head. I gently press my head to the tank, hoping that the little seahorse will press their head up against the glass on the other side. And I just say,
What's up?
We'll be back soon. And remember, if there's any danger, enact incredible violence upon them.
All good, bro.
Fucking
Like a little fucking rocket
bro.
launcher holder, kind of falls out of its kind of body.
Okay, let's go. And I leave my... No, I take my lance with... No, I leave my lance on there. My lance isn't going to be much use. Get my pike.
Okay. So, I am going to ask you all to make sure that you focus on the tokens. I attempted to set up dynamic lighting and it refused to work. So, do bear with me. But
I can
as
see
you...
all of the thing. I can see
Yes.
everything.
Yes,
I know.
I will super
I'm,
zoom
I'm,
in.
I'm aware, and unfortunately I couldn't do anything about it because it refused to work and I couldn't get it to work properly. Not that it particularly matters, because just because you know what is there, you don't know what is in them.
What?
So, you take your time going down the staircase. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes. It's not particularly deep. But this area has been carved out and is still lined with this limestone. Some of the areas are cracked and the soil has started to push in. You've got these roots that have begun to kind of creep their way through the brickwork, but it all seems fairly sturdy. The craftsmanship is holding up. It's just old. to your left, immediately as you come out, there is a tunnel, so to speak, that is clearly just through the earth. It is not a part of this temple's original design, whereas the corridor straight in front of you, it is.
Which way should
Flip-flop.
we go?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, it's fine. I got it.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. I'm happy. I can reach over with my pike. If you're happy being up front squashed, then this works for me. I can reach past you.
This configuration is optimal.
Okay. Obviously, we have sort of the intended progression of this temple, and what something's carved into the stone here. Do we just continue to follow the normal temple way, or do we go through what's obviously been carved through here since? Leader?
Okay. I feel like if we're trying to find out where they are, I think we should go for the carved routes, because presumably that happened after the temple was made.
Okay.
I agree. They feel like shortcuts.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay. So, you can obviously progress all the way as far as you are going. Squash, you are in the front, yes? Then I need you to make me a perception check.
Is it 10? I will guidance myself down. Okay.
That's fine. I'm presuming you're doing that every time anyway.
If it makes sense, yes.
So as you turn towards the area, you can immediately hear very heavy footsteps. Are you proceeded?
With caution. Sensors are picking up on the hook on the radar. I say quietly.
Yes.
I say quietly.
And
Okay.
with that, this creature fills this hallway as it just proceeds to slowly walk its way away from you.
Okay.
Cannot see any creature. Oh no, I can see it now.
I do not see any creature. No, wait.
Yeah, that's a whole ass creature, right?
Yep.
Can
Wait,
I
do you
see
have
any?
dynamic lighting?
No, just zoom out.
No, just zoom up a little bit.
Can I see
How
any
do
fresh?
I do that? How do I do that thing where I show it to the screen?
If you click it and then press Shift Z, it will make it big.
Shift Z. There you go.
Oh wow!
Also,
It's a
we've been
big
rated.
boy.
We should be cautious. We should quietly.
Can I see any fresh marsh dirt with somewhat dwarf-sized footprints?
Plenty of marsh dirt. No footprints. Flip flop.
Perhaps he didn't make it that far to the temple.
Not so old, Greg.
Excuse me.
Oh, great!
I want you. I need you two both to make me some perception checks, please.
Okie dokie, can do.
Perception check. Sorry, I was still thinking about the old Greg
Whole-ass
thing.
8. That's 8.
Perception. 12.
Flip flop don't see shit.
You both can hear talking can't quite make out what it is, but you can hear conversation being had down the corridor.
This way.
Yes, correct.
Okay. In what language? Can we tell?
You're not quite sure, not with as far away as you are.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Leader,
Mm.
there's something or some people having conversation in that direction.
Right.
And also not a big scary monster in that direction, so
Yeah, I think we should go and find out what they're speaking about. Good
okay,
idea.
All right.
shuffle back.
Shuffling back. Is anyone really good at like sneaking in and hearing conversations?
No.
No, me neither.
I brought the wrong suit for that.
If we know we're not gonna be sneaky, do we just go loud right away?
No, because well, like,
Try and be sneaky.
yeah. What if we are able to hear something they say before they know we're there?
Us two.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Roll me some stealth checks then, please.
Disadvantage -1.
11.
For some reason I didn't roll disadvantage. The first one's a 7.
18.
7.
It's a natural 1 for 0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we should be quiet.
You said that really loud.
No, it's fine. So, as you all make your way, I'm just gonna grab you all. Down here, if you wouldn't mind. Down to the end of the corridor.
If you ping, yeah, perfect.
You can hear
think
that,
so.
that the conversation is happening to your right. Flip-flop, again, it's a bit clearer for you. You're not entirely sure why. But as you creep up closer to the door, you're sure you know what they're saying, but for some reason you just can't quite figure out what it is that they're saying behind this door. The language feels like you should know it, but for some reason, it's just not quite scratching that proverbial itch. And then as you lean against the door just thump. As you see
Yeah!
I was right!
4 of them standing around in a circle with the one that's very clearly the leader going, "We are not food, we are fish." As he looks up at you and goes, "Fish!
Not a fish!
Fish!"
I fucking
Well-
level my pike confirmed.
Yeah, roll me some initiative, guys.
Yeah!
I fucking thought it was these guys.
Yeah, I know.
4.
Click on my tool.
That is a 0.
Yeah! We're fucking terrible.
I'm going to click token and roll again, but I got... Boop. I got 13.
So I've fallen in the door with them. Is that where I'm positioned?
Yes, correct. You are here and you are prone.
Cool. I will.
Squash, what did you roll?
I have a 0.
Oh.
Wow.
Flip-flop, do you want to roll there for me?
4. It's not added me in there. If you click my token and press Control U,
Thank you.
there we are. I'll add myself now. There I am.
Can I change my own?
Yep, that's fine.
13, is that showing for you?
Yep, that's fine.
Cool, cool.
Big
Okay.
fish.
So, as this happens, you hear, Jasper, you hear the clatter of the door as Flip-Flop very clearly has gone through it. The round is yours. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 6. Move up between the door
Mm-hmm.
and be like, "Hi everyone, I'm Jasper. Let's just sit down and talk before we resort to violence." At the same time, I'm just gonna do a bonus action to find favor on my weapon, just in case.
They aren't speaking a language. They're speaking fish.
I don't understand.
Glub glub.
Do they look hostile?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then in that case,
How can a fish look hostile, Ben? Can you please
Have
explain
you
it in
seen a
detail?
piranha?
Have you
Holding
seen...
weapons, leveling it up. That's how they look hostile. They don't teach you that in Paladin level 1.
Not paladin.
they didn't teach us whether fish look hostile or not. That's
It's-
like
It's not a fish, it's about to look very hostile.
That's just something that you learn in the University of Life.
yeah. In that case, I've used all my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I haven't. Now I have. I'm gonna hit this one in front of me.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
It looks hostile. I've learned now. Nope, that's a miss. I rolled a 3, so
Yep,
no.
definitely a miss.
And I rolled a 2 on the other one, so no.
Going.
Good times.
You
I'm
know what to do.
panicking.
You know what to do. You have swung this blade hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of times.
But not to a hostile fish.
But the first time, you're not used to brandishing it at something that also wants to kill you. And it takes you a second. It's not a sensation you're used to. And unfortunately, you miss with the shallow jab that you make with the blade. Gregwin.
1, 2, 3. Could I? No. I'm just gonna move where I can look into the room. Maybe like peek around the corner past Squash and Eldritch Blast. That one in particular.
That's fine.
Fuck this guy in particular.
Flip-Flop is currently lying down, so you have a clear line of sight.
Okay. 19 to hit.
Oh yes, definitely hits.
Wait, hang on. I have 2 blasts now, don't I?
You do.
So, but it's 1d20.
No, so you roll for both hits.
Okay, yeah. Oh, the second one's a natural 1 plus
Okay.
6.
So do you want a fumble rule?
Yes. So one's a hit anyway, and one will fumble.
Okay, so roll me damage for both then, please.
Okay. So the first one is 8. Is it fire damage?
No, it's force damage.
Energy force, yeah. And then the second one is 11.
Nice. Okay, so as you fire both of these bolts out, the fish looks up at you, and you just, as its head just gets blown completely straight off. It is dead. However, the small hand axe that it was holding drops, unfortunately, on to Flip-Flop, who is lying at its feet. You're going to take 2 points of damage.
Flip-Flop, what are you doing? Get up!
Fuck you, Greg.
Oh, why have you flipped?
Gregwin, is there anything else you can do this round?
1, 2. Yeah. I'm gonna 3. Can I squeeze into there if I go like around like that.
Stepping over Flip Flop as you talk
Yeah,
shit.
that's fine. You,
Oh
you,
yeah,
you,
he's still on the ground. So
you
yeah.
can step on Flip Flop if you want. That's fine.
Actually, no, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay there
Okay,
this turn.
then.
Oh, I can bonus. What can I bonus do? I can bonus do something for free.
It's not for free if it's a bonus.
I mean, but it doesn't run out.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you can deal +3 psychic damage to the target cursed by your. Oh, I have to hex them first. Never mind.
Yes. Okay. So, as they have blown this fish up, cat upstream. Mess with bro.
Upstream!
Get the fish. Oh, he's gone.
The much larger fish, who was the one who pointed at you initially, Flip Flop, is going to run up and take a swing at you immediately. Unfortunately, you're still on the ground, so
Tracks, yeah.
yep. Does a 23 hit?
Funnily enough, it does.
Yeah. So as it brings down what looks like most of what was left of some kind of anchor, and it slams this thing onto your back as you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
And are now paralyzed for the rest of your life.
Rest of my life.
That's the entirety of its movement and its action. Now to Flip Flop.
Flip Flop, it's becoming a bit. One of his many catchphrases stands up and says, "My turn," and it's going to, rather than just disengaging, it's going to level the pike and just spearfish, and it's going to try and fucking stab this thing.
Go for it.
Each of these are going to be a +7 to hit. So the first one, I believe, there is a 22 to hit.
Oh, definitely hits.
And the second attack is a 24.
Definitely hits.
Let's throw Divine Smite on the first one, but let's not do it on the second yet.
Okay.
So each of these is going to be a D10 plus 4. So we're looking at 2d10 plus 8, but the smite at level 1, assuming then just humanoid.
They are.
Nothing special there. So that is going to be 3d8 extra. Not used to playing paladins. 2d8 extra. Because it's a level 1. So that is going to be 2d10 plus 2d8 plus 8.
Yep.
And on my turn, I deal 31 points of damage to.
So as you stand up and you poke at this fish man, the first one gets him well. The second one just drives all the way through. As this thing just looks at you and just not food.
Not fish.
It just starts to slide down your pike.
And as they do that, I will sort of like half pole vault and move to the other side here, and end up over there.
Then I want you to make an athletics check for me, please.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Surely acrobatics?
No.
Oh.
13.
Okay. It's not clean, it's not graceful, but you land on your feet.
Fuck yeah.
Which is something.
That's my turn.
Cool. Why are you over there? Ooh. Ooh. Bear with me, I just need to refresh my browser because it's decided it wants to play hell. Squash, what would you like to do?
Squash.
Okay.
I will walk into the room.
Yep.
25, 30. Perfect. And you see him hold out his arm, just like straight, and his torso just starts spinning rapidly like a blade. And I'm going to hit both of them with a fist.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Squash. It's a natural one. Is it at advantage because
On
the
one of
boy's
them it
there?
is.
On one of them? Okay. Should we say it's the second one, since
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to
Because-
fumble rule the first?
I'll have to because I asked before doing it.
Works for me.
So it's only fair. 24. Second one.
Roll me some damage.
Sure.
I know what Fumble's going to be. I know what the first one was. I'm definitely in range.
First one is 12 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm. And the second one?
8 thunder damage.
Cool. So as you begin to Beyblade around, don't look at me like that. You flat out just bisect both of these fishmen, basically at the hips.
Oh, Jesus.
The one that you hit first gets stuck in your arm and continues to go around with you until you slow down. At which point, it flies off and hits Jasper square in the face.
No!
It does no damage, but you
Okay,
are now.
thank you.
But the way it lands on you, because of your height, is it's basically you were at its waist height anyway. So you're kind of wearing the torso of a dead fish man as a hat.
It doesn't do any damage, but it is very unpleasant.
It's very unpleasant.
You ever
It
seen-
smells very much like fish.
I don't know if owls can cry, but Jasper has tears.
You see, like, Squash's smiley face he has on his thing. You just see it pop out, turn upside down, and go back in. So now it's like...
Like Robot Santa.
That was not in my calculations.
I go up to the viscera covered Jasper and I go, "You're a paladin now." I do like Simba forehead smears.
He's never going to get that out of his feathers. That's big nuts.
This room that, when you entered less than 6 seconds ago, was relatively clean, is now covered in fish guts.
Yay.
Are we sure these people were hostile?
Yes.
Called me a fish.
I was sure. That's why I asked, but I don't think they understood me.
Don't call me a
They
fish.
called
I start
you a
walking
fish?
out of the room.
You understood fish?
I kick what would call me a fish hard as it.
Roll me some physical damage.
It's just,
Which one
I love
which one are you kicking?
the one that the big boy, the one that like.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't roll a one, are you kicking an anchor,
I mean,
please?
I'll roll to hit, and then the physical damage is 5 for an unarmed strike. So as long as a 21 hits a dead body.
Just roll damage. I'm not asking you to see what
I
you
mean,
do.
an unarmed attack doesn't have a roll for damage. It's 1 plus your strength.
Oh yes, tell me what your damage is.
5.
5. You kick this thing so hard that your foot goes inside the fish.
Ew.
It's just a fish.
I like use my pike to poke it off the end.
It's straight up, literally just a fish with hands.
Ew.
Yeah.
Human
Oh,
hands.
Bad guys.
Well, that sorted that. hey, those who commit incredible violence are often perceived as bad guys. And I do not finish any extra on my statement. I just continue.
Make me feel any better.
Oh. Jasper, did you redeem the +1 that you had?
It wouldn't have helped, so no.
Okay.
Not yet.
Phil did a +1 on any roll for you. And Flip Flop has bless.
Thud.
Flip Flop feels blessed.
God. Like,
Thud.
I'm
everyone,
gonna grab people and push them back
This-
into the fish room.
this way. Back in the fish room.
Thud.
Oh, it's getting closer.
Oh.
I really. Okay, does it feel like it's getting closer left or right? Like in front
I'm
of us or
gonna-
behind us?
I'm gonna
picked
bam
him up
him.
Oh
and put him in
shit!
the fish
Okay,
room.
everybody, back
Make
here.
a strength check if you're picking him up.
I
Oh,
will.
I'm not picking him up. I'm just gonna bump my tentacle there around the corner.
I'm picking Flip Flop up is what I'm doing.
Oh.
Tim.
Okay, you bring me in there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not resisting.
Okay. Do I still do a strength check, Ben?
If you're trying to pick them up, then yes.
I'm wearing heavy armor.
Exactly.
Does it count as a grapple?
Yes.
Okay, advantages.
Why are you over there?
8.
Gregwin. Controlled by Gregwin. There you go. There's your tentacle.
Ah, thank you.
It. Okay, yeah. I think it's only probably 5 foot wide, but it's 10 foot long.
So this massive machine picks you up, and it definitely picks you up. But ooh, that's a tight squeeze. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. That's a real tight squeeze.
Hey, Squash, you kind of not to pardon the pun, you kind of squashing me right now.
Apologies. Primary programming kicking in.
You're a full goo person. You're not a robot.
Shut up!
Don't you race shame them?
I let go of them once he's in the room.
When I bamfed my tentacle out, I get to do a attack with it.
Okay. Make an attack roll then.
Bell attack. Ooh, that's a crit.
Hey.
+6, 26.
Yep. Roll some damage.
It takes a D8 cold damage. Yeah, D8. Where are you? That's 5 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
So it's 5 doubled, yes? Or is
Oh
it
yeah,
5
it's correct.
total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll 2 dice?
No, it's fine. I just double dice.
Okay, yeah. So
you can roll twice if you would prefer, but I usually just double dice.
second dice was a 1.
Okay, then six it is. So you hear this thing. Thud. Thud.
I'm gonna move back in.
Thud.
But basically, every
I'm gonna pick
turn
up the
that I
door.
have.
Were you looking?
I was looking
outside?
when I cast it, or when I bumped the thing, and then
Okay. Then I need to make a perception check. I do apologize. So.
But
this
do they
thing-
get advantage because they look fishy?
I need Gregwin to stay back there for a second. So, as it turns the corner, takes this damage and sees you. It is going to
Took
get
the
down.
damage before it got to the corner.
Yes, took the damage
Okay.
here. So it's then gone here.
It took it went there because it's got a 10-foot range.
Yes, yeah. So
Oh well, it's all the
yeah,
difference there. Anyway.
it's all within its turn. So
Okay.
it is just going. It rolled a natural 20 on its perception.
It sees all.
It sees you.
But does it get disadvantage because Gregwin is fish-like.
Why would that help so?
It helped disguise them in the environment they're in.
I think it's
A
a
temple.
fish boat instead of a...
Yeah.
As
It's
this
an
happens,
intruder.
it is going to move the rest of its movement.
Minus 10 feet.
Yeah, I know. Which is why which is why I was counting it out. To just the other side of the tentacle. And you
Okay.
see it just get down onto all fours. And you hear the stone begin to crack underneath its fingers as it drives its hands into the floor. You're going to stay in the same initiative, guys.
Okay,
Sure.
is it violence
I don't
time? I
want
feel like
to.
it's violence time.
But I don't wanna.
I do.
I want a new initiative.
You straight up did not give yourselves enough time
Nope.
to even roll a new initiative, so you are keeping initiative.
Are we at the top of a round?
Okay,
Yes, there we go. Back to Jasper.
right. 6 seconds. Squash, tell me everything you know about this creature. You saw it before.
I just start faxing information. Ben, could you repeat what you said?
Strong, durable, surprisingly fast, not very intelligent.
Any weaknesses?
Yeah, I suppose the roll was good enough at that point to do that.
It was like a 27.
Yeah. You would know that it doesn't particularly like bright light, but it's not harmed by it. More off-put by it, if that makes sense.
Okay, and then
In terms
Squash.
of anything else, not really.
in that case,
Squash says all of that, but in a robot voice.
I will move forward and I will cast Moonbeam as a really bright pale light that shines down in this area here. If I can get,
Okay.
even if I have to go, if you have to get out, I don't mind. So it's a
Okay.
bright light to distract and try and keep it away.
And what is the size of Moonbeam?
5 feet,
Oh,
5
there we
foot
go.
radius or 5 foot?
5 foot radius.
Thank
Let
you
me
very much for doing that.
display it in the VT. Yeah,
Is that what you wanted it? So
yeah, roughly there. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That's all I can do.
Okay. Then it is moving on to its turn. So I am going to ask you, first of all, Cat, to make an attack of opportunity, because this thing is going to move outside of the tentacle's range, and it is doing so in a fashion that wouldn't normally warrant an attack of opportunity, but it has no regard for its own well-being. So I'm going to say, for the sake of it, that it is stepping back onto your tentacle so it can get another smack.
Okay. It's a spectral tentacle, and it's a bonus action to move it and attack. So I'm not sure if it gets an opportunity attack.
It-
But I can do it
Yeah,
anyway.
I'd say you can.
Okay.
Most, if not all things, have attacks of opportunity.
That's a 15.
Misses.
Okay.
So this thing begins to charge forward and will go through your moonbeam. So please.
So it'll be a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I have to beat a 16.
It's a 18.
Okay, so you take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 7 points of damage, radiant damage, as it goes through.
Is that halved or 7
That's
points?
half already,
Okay.
so it'll be
Okay.
7 points total.
Cool. Okay. And as this thing charges, it begins to barrel towards you all. and smashes immediately into this wall here. I need all of you, because you've all decided to clump up into this lovely little pitten for me, to make me some dexterity saving throws, please.
Did I end up getting to move after all?
It hasn't been your turn, no, so...
Well, it was as in it was part of my turn when I did the thing.
It was, yes, then you would have been able to move, yes.
So I would have gone basically there, just inside.
Oh, okay, well, you're
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, but
still going to end up underneath its foot.
dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please.
It's a natural 20, -1.
Yeah, I
Nice.
got,
19.
I'm on it.
18.
14.
Okay. So,
Well, I don't think there's any point adding the D4 from the blast that I got from chat, but I'll maybe do it next time.
sorry, chat, that's not going to help too much this time. So, all of you who passed the check, which is 3 of you, managed to immediately get out of the way of this. Flip-flop, however, you're coming for a ride as this thing barrels you straight into the wall over here
Oof.
and hits you for... Oh god, why did I have to roll full? That's 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are currently grappled.
I'm alive.
That's a good start.
Gregwin, it is now your go.
Right. Bonus action is going to move the tentacle.
I do apologize. There's about to be some music because I forgot to start it.
I think its movement is 30 feet. Bonus action, yeah. So it's just going to move 30 feet, and my action. Bear with me. I have about 3 spells to read.
That's fine. Take your time.
For about 3 spells to read me look at my list.
I'm going to draw grey squiggles where the wall used to be.
Gaping hole in the wall.
We know what happened to the other walls.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a hex. I'm going to hex it.
Okay.
I place a curse on the creature.
Mhm.
I deal an extra d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack. Oh, and I choose an ability when I cast a spell. Target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I'm going to go with... What was the description we had of it? Very strong, very fast,
Very doable.
and not very smart.
Yes.
All of these.
Let's do Constitution. Disadvantage on Constitution checks.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
then
just so you're aware, there's no such thing as a constitution check as far as I'm aware.
oh,
That is true.
oh,
And he's
okay.
currently grappling someone.
And that doesn't. Yeah, okay, yeah. Strength then.
Dare you?
I
But I'm
always
sure if
forget
you
that-
did do Constitution, it would come up at some point.
I always forget that that doesn't include saving throws. So yeah,
Yeah.
strength then.
I also
I'm gonna
get that
move. I'm just gonna
TBH.
move outside. You got this.
I mean, fair enough. There's a massive hole in the wall now, so
I mean, I'm keeping
Oh.
an eye on the thing. I guess I think I probably have to be able to see it still. Probably. Actually, no, I don't even need to.
No.
Just gotta concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. That's my turn done.
Okay. Flip-flop.
Hey Ben, it's a smart move and a fun move. Flip-flop does not mean that much to me. I am going to...
Do you odds or evens? Odds or evens for the smart move?
Smart moves on odds. Evens is fun.
Evens is fun.
Yes. Flip-Flop sees the strength drain, has fought enough with Gregor to know what this hex is doing, and okay. And spits out bright red blood despite their blue skin. Says, my turn. And is going to use their bonus action as a glory paladin to fucking what's it called?
Yes, do it.
What's this called?
Whoop
A
his ass.
channel divinity with their oath of glory to become a peerless athlete, which means I, for the next 10 minutes, have advantage on strength athletics checks and dexterity acrobatics checks, and I can push, pull, carry twice as much as normal. And jump increases by 10 feet, including height.
Become Chad Donkey.
I become Chad Donkey. As his thing gets weaker in front of me, I grapple it. I'm not even going to try and break out of my grapple. I'm going to first of all try and grapple it back.
That's fine. I'm going to say that you can immediately do that.
Okay.
Just straight up, just your strength and how intimate it is.
Yeah.
There's no way it can avoid it.
So I've now got it grappled, and for my second attack, I'm going to push it to the ground, trying to make it prone.
Okay. Athletics check versus athletics check.
I have advantage. It has disadvantage, and I have less.
Yes, I know you do.
Okay. Come on, baby. So that is a 19, and I'm going to add bless to make that a nice 22.
Nice. So it takes a couple of seconds, and nobody else really sees anything happening. And then suddenly you see the Umber Hulk's leg, one gives way, and then the next one gives way, as you see Flip-Flop just drive their heels into the wall, and just hands where the collarbones would be, just begin driving this thing slowly into the ground.
Eyes cracking with a deep blue lightning. I'm just holding it in the ground. I bring its arm back around, so I'm twisting its arm back around as I've kept it prone. And I just look up the others and say, can somebody heal me or hit this? One or the other. That is everything I can do this turn.
No
My
problem.
simple eyes wide.
Squash, this massive creature that is probably almost 3 times the size of Flip-Flop, is currently pinned to the ground with its arm twisted behind its back. What are you doing?
That is statistically improbable. Squash.
Roll with advantage, please.
Yes. I will. $26.
Roll me some damage.
8. Second attack.
Okay. Yep, keep going.
Natural 20. I just rolled 2 natural 20s.
Wait, is it?
I rolled advantage with 2
natural
natural 20s.
You know what?
Holy fuck.
I'm going to hold that. That's going to be 16 points of damage for the first one. Roll me the second point, lots of damage. I'm going to hold on to that because that is, again, statistically improbable.
I said it. 9 points.
Okay, 16 and 18. So you're up to, Jesus, 34 points of thunder damage.
It's like steam comes out of my shoulder plates.
Which of course, it's vulnerable to.
Is it?
It is.
Oh.
How would you like to do this?
Yeah!
I just as he's holding it down, I just grip my hands together and just smash in its face. Just like a hydraulic piston. Just it starts there and then it goes incredibly fast.
Jasper, as you and Gregwin are looking at this thing, again, this has happened very fast. But all of a sudden, this massive creature, you just hear a thud. And then Jasper and Gregwin, you see Squash's arms go again. Squash.
Squash.
And again.
Uh,
As Flip Flop continues to drive this creature's arm, twisting it further and further and further, you can hear the carapace cracking as this thing is being pulled in a direction that it shouldn't physically be able to go.
I think it's now we can stop.
Do not stop for any means.
Okay.
Conserving energy.
Fine. They're like, can I just yank the arm clear of its body at this point?
Yeah.
I just want to stick my head out to look out to make sure like there's no more of them coming.
No. Squash.
Squash.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
That's a natural 1 for a 3.
Good. You're much better than the last ones. You will make wonderful additions to my family.
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah, what?
Hear what?
Oh dear.
Flip Flop,
Mm-hmm.
make a wisdom save for me, please.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I do have proficiency in these. That is a 23.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
It takes you a second. You are almost about to take a step. And then you catch yourself. You weren't intending on walking anywhere. Just
I just... I noticed I've just dropped the arm. Hey, that was weird, but I just felt like I was about to go somewhere, like... You know, like when you're like, oh, I'm just going somewhere, one foot in front of the other, not really thinking about it? I was about to do that, but I don't know where I was going.
That's not good.
Can I do an insight check on the two of them?
Gregwin,
I
Oh,
seem
no.
to be infected as well.
can you do a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh no! Oh no! 7.
Don't leave poor Jasper alone.
You don't know what it is. There's something very comfortable about this place. Jasper,
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
You can't do it to Jasper.
Natural
Jasper.
20.
Yeah!
Hey!
Paladins,
It's
paladins.
27.
Nice. You, in your
Pure
head,
wholesome energy.
begin to feel a little bit, something that feels like static, and then, well, aren't you a strong-willed one?
Okay.
Well, well, well. You'll be fun to break.
Oh. Here goes down Jasper's eye.
No.
Gregwin, just because of where you are, this is legitimately nothing to do with anything else. You're just the one that's closest to it. Now that the stomping has stopped, you can hear that there's a trickle of water that is running over this side of the corridor.
Okay. Is it like the ground is going down a little bit there?
No, it's pretty much even, but it is. There is something running from that direction. Probably the best way to put it.
Oh, it's coming from here and going
Yes.
around the corner.
Yeah, coming from around the corner, yes.
Is there like a hole in the wall or a hole in the ground that?
It is a hole in the wall.
Okay. Can I tell if it's rising, or is it more of a constant?
It's more of a constant. It's
Okay.
just. It's a trickle. Imagine it like a babbling brook. You can hear it, but it's not.
Suddenly we all need to pee.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe I can.
Good to know.
We're not going to figure that out.
Maybe another time. We'll help you with that one another time. But for now, yeah. So there's some water trickling and kind of going around the corner, or we can head
So-
back.
As that happens, Jasper, you can't hear any water.
Okay.
There wasn't even a corridor down that way. This was pretty much a dead end.
What?
Am I seeing a dead end?
You are seeing a dead end.
Okay.
However, what you do see
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Call it.
Is anyone else? So, am I just seeing?
Oh wow, okay.
just tilts and turns its head.
Okay, guys, there's no water down that way. It's just a weird tentacle person.
What are you?
Can I hear water with a wisdom? I am marked with a wisdom save pass.
And then you would all hear in your head, "Who would like to be part of my new family?"
No, I'm
No.
okay.
No thanks.
And unfortunately, for one of you, you've rolled low enough on a specific check that you really do feel like you could do with a family.
It's me, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is you.
It's me, isn't it?
Roll me some initiative. Squash. You are on my side.
Ooh.
Wash.
All of us new initiative.
All brand new initiatives.
Okay. I'm guessing
13.
my hex would have still been up, but the thing died.
It did. So you.
Can I move it? Well, there was nothing else to move it to.
Another
I'm going to
free
murder you all.
initiative.
I am going to murder everyone. The gloves are off.
The gloves are off. Right. Okay. So I need to do control you.
Oh, I clicked it and afterwards.
Ah.
But
You've
it's
already-
16.
Hate how high Jasper's rolling for these initiatives.
Okay. So flip flop is on there. Squash. I need to add.
Squash has a 13. Oh, did it not count? Did I click my token?
It didn't add. No. For some
Oh.
reason, I can now not click on anything because it is now a yellow square.
I've gone. I think you might have deleted me.
You're still there on mine, so bear with
Oh.
me 1 second.
You are
Okay.
gone for me as well.
Roll 20 is being weird, so I'm
Are
going to
you on a-
refresh the page again.
Different layer?
Nope.
Describe the problem to me. I might be able to.
No, it's fine. It's likely just my
Cool.
browser, honestly.
Is the
Ask ChatGPT.
the moon beam thing's gonna have gone, isn't it?
It's now. I have now brought Gregwin back. So bear with me a second.
Moonbeam lasts a minute. It's been more than a minute, right?
Yes.
Yeah, my tentacle's gone.
There you go, Gregwin.
Okay.
Roll you. So 13 for Squash. And it was a 14 for Gregwin, I believe.
16 for me.
16 for Gregwin.
Am I
Okay.
still in the doorway, or did I move?
You are literally where you
Where was-
are now.
Oh, okay. I was in the doorway.
Yes.
Okay.
You would have stepped out just to see down here, so we'll call it where it is.
Okay.
Jasper. Top of the round.
Okay. Oh, I know the weird tentacle thing is there, so I'm gonna
Yes, you
run
do.
10, 15, 20, to straight to him.
Attack of opportunity?
Go for it.
Yep.
Yep,
So,
go for it.
okay, Ben, question. Am I fully evil now? What's the deal? Am I just like, what is this? Are these guys no longer my friends? Are they, what?
They are currently not your family. And they are attempting to attack your family.
You will not hurt my family.
I can't hurt my friend.
I'm sorry. Is this a surprise
I don't know your
attack?
friend.
You can't.
Don't
I
worry.
can't be surprised. But anyway.
No, it's
Can't be
attack of
surprised.
opportunity.
I mean, it could be a surprise.
No, I can't. Generally, my
Okay.
feet makes me. I can't. You fucking hit me as well.
23.
Yeah. You hit me.
8 points of thunder damage. But that is not all. I've killed everything with my gauntlets. I've not been able to use their special ability. I assume you're not dead.
No.
Well, first of all, you see his visor just turn red, indicating he's evil now. So you see a little speaker kind of pop out of his arm, and you start hearing a very high-pitched noise in your ears. And it's so distracting. You need to break this speaker.
Okay.
So, as mechanics works, if you attack, I assume it's a Mind Flare, you'll have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on attacking anything apart from me.
Okay. I ain't gonna attack you, so I'll take the disadvantage.
Is that anyone who can hear it, or specifically
Only
Jasper?
people I punch.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna attack the mind flayer.
Cool.
Literally just like a ringing in your ears, but you are playing the ringing noise.
17 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
Sick. So I'm gonna, on top of that, do one of my smites, my only
Yeah,
smite,
do
which
it.
is the thunderous one.
Nice.
So it needs to do a strength saving throw.
Oh,
while
yeah, it fails that.
Good bastard.
with a -1 to get it to a 1.
So that's 5 points of slashing damage,
hmm
and then 4 points of thunderous damage, but it gets pushed 10 feet back and is not prone.
Okay, so it doesn't have anywhere really to go, so it would have been knocked prone anyway. So
And then
I am going to say, roll me another lot of that thunder damage for it hitting the wall that is immediately behind it.
So that'll be another 2 points of thunder damage.
Cool. Okay.
And then I'll do my
So-
second attack.
Prone.
Because he's
See,
prone,
with advantage, but you have disadvantage, so it's a straight
Yeah.
attack.
which is an 18.
Hits.
So I won't do my smite again. I can't anyway, because it's a bonus action. And that's a Oh, sorry, it should have been 5 points of slashing earlier, and then it's 10 points of slashing now.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
No problem. Squash. In your head, you hear what sounds like rainfall. You don't really quite know where you are. You're not in a catacomb. Something very calming, very comforting about what this place is. It feels like home. It's your turn, bud.
Am I still attacking?
It's your turn. You act like they are enemies.
5, 10, 15. And he points his fist at you. Rocket punch! And his fist flies off and flies towards in between both of you.
Would I have seen Squash punching Jasper?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
it
I'm
makes
aware
a
that-
thunderclap every time I punch something.
You're now considered an enemy, so I'm going to take the opportunity attack as you passed me.
Another thing, was he here?
I was here.
He was.
That's
No,
10-foot reach of me, which...
Yep.
My pike. Yeah.
Yep.
Did you go through the wall, or did you pass me?
I went through the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no wall here.
I'll take an attack opportunity, though.
Okay.
I'm going to stab you with my pike. Here's the fury. It's only an 11 to hit, though.
It's not
Does
hit.
it hit? Okay. Rocket punch.
Rocket punch. So my fist flies off of my hand and lands in between both of you. But as it lands, it cracks the floor and boom! A large explosion happens. Could I ask you two to make a Constitution saving throw? You two being Jasper and Greg.
I got a 17.
Pass.
Go for that.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Does not pass. I believe you still take a successful one. 2. Oh, half as much. Yes, you take half as much. As I cast Shatter, but with a Thunder Punch. 16 points of damage, who didn't pass. And half of that, who did.
8 to 7, yeah.
8 to
Jasper's
7.
looking hurt.
I'm going
I feel hurt,
Do,
if I could feel feelings right now.
to... do I do a Hellish Rebuke?
Gregwin, it is your go unless Squash's got anything else.
I have some other things. So
Okay.
my now armless, handless arm points out, and you see like yellow tendril flies out to my other hand, and it reattaches.
Then
I also
if that's what you're doing, then I will give an opportunity attack against that.
sure. I mean,
Okay.
they've already taken the no, that was wrong.
Yeah, Gregwin hasn't, so I will give
Yeah.
Gregwin
Okay.
an opportunity attack if you are shooting your slime out.
To reattach my arm. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I do a cantrip as an opportunity attack, or does it have to be a melee?
Do you have Warcaster?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
I mean,
Here it
DM.
is.
It's up to you, DM.
Nope, I was about to ask.
Rapier then, it's a 18 to hit.
Hits.
D8 plus 3. That is 8 piercing damage.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Squash.
Boop. 16.
As the rapier pierces through, you feel the pain, you get like a flash of the catacomb and what's happening around you. And then you're back into this warm, comfortable daze.
So, receives pain. You see like the visor glitch out for a second as he retrieves his arm. As a bonus action, you see these tubes come out and start pulsing. As I use my bonus action to cast cast Defensive Shield. I have temporary hit now.
Okay.
That's the end of my go.
Okay.
The thing on the floor looks really hurt.
Okay.
It
How does Jasper look?
Hurt. But Jasper is focused on the thing on the floor, so
And it's on the floor. Okay, yeah.
it is.
I will. Paul is munching on a plastic bag. Hang on.
Damn it, Paul! I like the design of this mind flare.
It is part of the original art for this game.
Just like the idea of like only having one tentacle.
So two of its tentacles have been cut off, and one of them is bisected.
Ah.
Oh, is that the guy on
Mindflayer.
the floor? Okay.
Yes. He only has
How-
one tentacle.
Okay. Ooh, what to do? So many choices. Do I know Squash's AC from being a teammate and stuff?
No.
Hi. I am literally armor.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to bring out the tentacle again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll plop it next to me,
Okay.
and it's gonna do an attack at Squash.
Yep.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
I mean, that hits.
Okay. Plus 6, I think, if it matters. So it's a double dice.
Yep.
That is 6 cold damage in total.
Cool. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Squash.
What if it doesn't get? What if is that to my normal hit points or to my temp hit points for the wisdom saving throw?
Normal hit points. Does it not go through all of your temp? Even
Well,
without-
it just goes through my my temp hit point.
So all 10.
No, I only get 5.
It's
But
double
again, I
damage.
think-
So
Oh, double damage.
yeah.
I doubled the dice already, so it was. What did I say?
okay.
6. That was the total.
Oh right. Okay. Sorry,
One
that was my
hit
misunderstanding.
damage.
I thought you hadn't doubled it. Okay. Yeah. No. So no. Just go through your shield and that's it.
You see these little pulses go back into all the hit points
Okay.
are gone.
And I guess I will also. No, I'm not going to go in. I'm going to do a Hellish Rebuke. Not Hellish Rebuke. The cantrip. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
So close to me against me.
Against Squash.
2 beams.
Yes. That's
Do you
2d20,
have
isn't it?
sharpshooter
I'm
or
10
spell
feet away.
sniper?
10 feet away.
No, it's 10 feet away.
What? Right
10
next
feet
to
away.
I'm by the
No.
door.
There is a gap.
my roll 20 is fucked up.
Yeah.
You are literally
You
like
are-
face to face with me.
That's
No, there is a gap.
Okay.
Yeah. The first
Sure,
one
sorry.
was.
Yeah, I see on stream.
First one
Weird.
was 8 plus 6, 14. And the second one is a soft 20.
Cat, you have bless as well.
Squash.
Oh,
Sorry, what were the
Bless
two
is a-
numbers?
D4 on anything, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it for
So I'll do it on the first roll. So that made it a 17.
17 and a soft 20.
Yeah.
Do they hit?
No. Yes.
Okay, so the one that hit is 10 force damage.
Okay. Is that over your shield?
Oh yeah.
Then roll me a wisdom saving throw.
20 soft.
You succeed.
Dirty 20.
So as this force kind of rocks your shell, that warm kind of numbing feeling goes away, and you know immediately what you've done.
What have I done? My screen doesn't go red anymore. It goes back to yellow.
Oh, you're
Apologies.
back. Good. Help us.
Squash.
The Mind Flayer is going to do the only thing that it can.
Can I move?
Anything else left?
Yeah, just a little bit of movement. I'm gonna go
okay.
inside.
Sure. That's fine.
Into a little bit of safety.
I was lying. Punch. No.
It is going to attempt to attack Jasper because it doesn't have enough movement to be able to get away. That's not going to hit. That's a 15. Okay. So as it kind of stands up, one of its tentacles just shoots straight out and tries to like jab you, but going for the soft bits. But you manage to just sidestep it quickly enough. That's all it can do. Flip flop.
Okay. In real terms, I've worked out movement of where I end up. As Gregwin is running past, Gregwin just sees as these sort of still in this peerless athlete launches himself pike first. Gregwin almost has to duck out of the way as I launch myself like a missile towards Squash. And you just see the last possible moment, Squash, as a merciless flip-flop is coming towards you. Their eyes just about return to themselves. And they say, "Push me!" As they hopefully push off of you and launch like a missile off of you back through the air to try and skewer this fucking thing.
That's technically some monk shit, but it's some cool shit. So
I'm a peerless athlete blessed by the gods.
Exactly. So I'm going to get you to do an athletics check for me just to see how goddamn cool this is.
Still have
Can
advantage.
I add something to it since I'm pushing him as well? Robot strength?
It's a 19 currently.
Okay.
Wait, no, advantage is 23. Advantage is 23.
If I can skyrocket it, I would love to.
Double bounce, as it were.
Roll me an attack, first of all.
Okay. Would you say this gives me any kind of advantage?
I would say it gives you advantage, yes.
That is a 25 to hit.
Hits, roll me some damage.
I'm going to Divine Smite this first one. So it's D10 plus 2D8, unless they count as a fiend or undead, which I don't believe they do, plus 4. So it's 23.
Do you mind me telling you how you do this?
Please, be my guest.
As you launch at Squash, Squash wraps their hands around your feet and essentially launches the rocket punch with you, straight forward. Immediately over the top of Jasper, you just skewer this thing like a missile and just absolutely just straight through in one clean motion, and you land and skid in an absolutely peerless moment. Congratulations, guys. You actually have straight up murdered an Umber Hulk and a slightly damaged Mind Flayer.
Rocket punch.
Level 5. Level 5.
The first thing I do is I'm going to run over and give Squash a hug because now
I'm
Squash is okay.
I kick this thing so hard.
That's fine. You kick it and literally just in the distance you can hear various moans and groans in common, elvish, dwarven. as out of various rooms, this one being the first that you can see, you see very bloodied and battered but alive peoples just coming out, all staring in the same way that Squash was.
If we had gone in that room first, would they have been hostile?
Yes.
Whew. Wait, does that mean the fish people weren't actually hostile?
No, they were not.
Don't be a fish.
They
fish.
were just some fish guys who took over this place as a place to live, and then a mind flayer turned up, and they were like, "We are not food. We are fish. We are going to fight back." And then
Aw.
you murdered
No.
them.
I after that walk up to Greg. Are you all right? You took a beating there.
I'm pretty much fine.
You sure?
Yeah,
I put my hand just sort of shoulder, like close to neck sort of area, and lay on hands a good 15 hit points.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I feel like probably you or Jasper need it more than me.
Okay, I'll be fine.
Sorry, Jasper.
Okay, I didn't want to hit you because you're my friend, and I just.
I don't want to give it to Jasper.
I wasn't in my right mind.
I said I don't resent him for being the leader. I do.
Well, you did a really good job showing it. So
Should maybe heal myself a bit. I'm realizing what I'm saying, and I give myself the rest of 5 hit points. Okay. I take whatever's left of his thing and haul it over my back.
As that is happening, you hear a familiar voice as you see Gruza step out of this same room. His chest is covered in slashes and what looks like whip marks. Yeah. As he just kind of looks like he has had both his legs broken again, and he is essentially dragging himself forward on his arm.
Fucking guy can catch a break. His fucking legs.
I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot to cure wounds on his broken legs.
That's fine. As beside him is a young-looking female dwarf who is trying to help him.
There you are.
I can.
I may take
to
it.
her, and I say, Annabelle, I swore an oath to enact incredible violence for your sake.
Just gonna look at the blood and gore of the fish room. That is literally covered in like 4 different kinds of blood at this point. There's fish guts, green Umber Hulk blood, your red blood, and then purple blood from the Mind Flayer. Like, this thing is basically a Jackson Pollock painting.
Oh boy, it's a good thing we didn't go in that room first.
And then she's just gonna look at it and just go, yeah. Yeah. Can we go home now?
There's a new lord. He's going to be much better. Also, he's alive. The old lord might be here, now that I think about it. We're going to figure that out. I may need to enact more incredible violence.
And on that note, that is where we're going to do the pan away.
And see.
But that was the Temple of the Shattered Mind.
That was very good.
It was very good.
Hey, Doran, what did you roll on your secret roll?
I rolled I think 6? Did I? No, I rolled a 9. I rolled a 9 on my secret roll.
I rolled a 15 on my secret roll.
I rolled real bad on every roll I made for negating these guys.
Yep.
It's like you
So
wanted
put it this way, Sam. If you had, because it's a total amount, if you had rolled 2 points lower on either of those rolls, you would have also been on the Mind Flayer's side.
Could have gone very differently.
Could have
I
gone
was
very
waiting.
differently.
I was waiting to fry the fish. I was going to cast heat metal on fucking Flip Flop's armor so fast. But Jasper went straight. Jasper went straight for the Mind Flare, so I had to do Rocket Punch first.
So it's flay, squash, flay. I feel disappointed in myself for making that joke. God damn it.
we should end the stream right now.
Yeah, that is a good place to end the stream. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Seb, for staying up past your lights off. I was trying to get it somewhat wrapped up in time, but you all decided to fight the fish people.
They were
Always.
clearly hostile.
Clearly.
Fish.
The
They
way
were
they
hostile.
blobbed at
You
me.
said yes.
As a quick pluggity plug of all of our stuff, I'm going to do that very quickly. If you liked anything that we have done, then in the past couple of weeks, our stuff is the Beginner's Bundle, Relic of the Lost Kingdom, up there somewhere, which I can't reach, Raiders from Above, which we played last week, and Waters of Life, which we have played in the past, which will be all up on our YouTube channel at some point in the next couple of days in a small little compendium. We have a number of things, such as our Patreon, our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube. We are Fumble folks everywhere. So if you would like to support us in any way, means, or form, that would be fantastic. We are going to be at UKGE in the next couple of weeks. It is coming up very fast, and we are very excited. We have a stand at UK Games Expo. I believe it is 1-153?
154.
154. I was close. We are in Hall 1, which is a big deal. We are in the main hall with people like Modifius and all those other big creators.
Is it the one next to Subway? Like, are we right next to
Yeah.
Subway?
The one right next to
We
Subway.
are indeed.
There you
We
go.
are in main hall 1.
That's gonna be fucking torture.
Bliss.
It's going to be great. We hope to see all of you there. We would love to hear about all of your various adventuring stories, about anything that you've done with us, or just for you to come along and say hi. I would like to give a massive thank you to James J. Hegg, who is the writer of this one-shot. It is a fantastic one-shot that you can find on DriveThruRPG. It has got infinite amounts more content than what we managed to get here today. There's enough here for a mini campaign, as well as the other works, which I believe are also fantastic and hope to get to be able to run at some point. In that case, our maestro for the evening, I hope he is still around. Whom are we going to raid this evening?
Buy book, be happy.
You heard Squash. Buy book and be happy. Mr. May, are you there?
Here just a second ago when you were talking about store, so there we are. Yep.
Okay. So we will transition to our outro screen while we find whom we are going to raid for the evening. Thank you very much, everyone, so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. Love you all. Stay safe, and good night.
Keep leaving.
And
Just
now we
keep
stare.
moving.
Just keep
And now
weaving.
we stare very uncomfortably until
Keep-
Phil manages
Yeah.
to move us across.
If you turn on captions, this is a completely different show.
Yeah, turn on captions. See what it's telling us. What it's saying. It's amazing.
Hilarious.
Genuinely hilarious.
It's how I named my horse.
Jeep.
Is it?
Yep.
Is
Randomly, suddenly just said the name Hewitt in there. I was like, okay.
Okay, now we're going across. Thank you, everyone. Bye.